Hello and welcome to Jordan. What is poppin'? How are we doing? Hi, Thumpies. How you been? Been a minute. Hope you've been swell. How's everyone's day doing? Welcome, welcome. What is good? Hello, Acid Snow. Welcome for joining. Gingerly, welcome in. Welcome for joining. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi. Stargazer Collective. Welcome in. Welcome for joining. How you doing? Yo, Harry Thompson, welcome in, welcome to joining. How you doing? Someone's jamming out, someone's jamming out. Hi, hey, hi, hi, hey. Hi, new Pumpy, how you doing, Pollo Polies? Welcome, welcome. So, Gal, to see you. Hope you've been swell. Oh, Acid Snow, have you not seen the new intro? Is that your first time? Is that your very first time actually seeing the new intro? We've had it for about a week and a half now, 2 weeks now. Hello, Star Jester. Welcome for joining. Hi, Cryo. Welcome in. Welcome for joining. How you doing? What's poppin'? Howdy, howdy. Penny, so good to see you. Welcome, welcome. So good to see you once again. Hope you've been swell. Those of you over on YouTube, Ganondorf, hello. Welcome for joining. Zushi, welcome in. Welcome for joining. How you doing? What's poppin'? Hope you've been swell. Welcome, welcome. Howdy, Star Jester. Hello, Ryu. Hope you've been good. Grija, how's it going, Pumpy? Welcome, welcome. So, where the hell have I been? I've been lost, alright? In my restless dreams, I see that place. Silent Hill. I mean, I've been in a bit of a brain fog lately. For about a good while now. And genuinely found it really, really, really difficult to come up with things to do. And what I even want to do and talk about on stream. I felt really kind of lost for a minute, right? Kind of lost for a minute. Just incredibly unsure of what I even want to do and what I even want to stream. I was lost in the sauce. And like, we had Cyberpunk scheduled for yesterday, and then I had the absolute worst fucking night of sleep I have had in a long fucking time. Thankfully, that problem is resolved. Thankfully, that problem should be resolved, but I still fucking hated that I had to go through it, and I don't know why. Hello? Hello? Why are you crunchy? Do we gotta go to the frame rate dimension? Yeah, there we go. Off to the frame rate dimension. Why are you doing this again? You did this for a while, and then you stopped after a month, and then, like, you randomly stopped, and now you're back at it again. Okay, frame rate dimension, and now we go to the chatting dimension. Yeah, and now we're good again. Okay, no idea what the deal with that is. But whatever. It seems solved. Yeah, bad sleep sucks. Bad sleep awful. Terrible. And I just genuinely couldn't figure out what I wanted to do or stream. Like, even though I really wanted to play more Cyberpunk, I found it really difficult to bring myself to just want to, like, go live and do it. Originally, the plan was to just not stream Monday, take Monday off to spend with Cal, and then stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oops! Had such a shit night of sleep. I really did not want to go live. I was just like, I'm just gonna be in a bad mood. I'm just gonna be in an awful mood. I cannot for the life of me figure out what I want to do for Monday. I spent Friday, Saturday, Sunday doing literally nothing, despite working so hard to work at something. It was just one of those weekends of like, damn, I am in a brain fog. I am in a funk. I just can't think of anything to do. It's one of those things of like, I really want to do something. I really want to get to work on something. I can't do shit. I can't think of anything to do. I cannot bring myself to do anything. Hell, even playing games with friends feels really fucking difficult. It's just one of those days of like, damn, I just feel like in such a fog, right? Like a haze. You guys ever get those days where you're just kind of like in a haze? Everything feels sort of like foggy, and the day just kind of goes by, and then bam! Oh, shit, it's over. Damn. Hi, Gabriel. Welcome for joining. Joel Star, welcome in. Welcome for joining. How you doing? But thankfully, we are kicking it back in a high gear. We are kicking it right back in a high gear. I've finally been given some information. I have been given some details. I have some things that have kind of landed in my lap, and I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling real motivated. Feeling real good. Feeling real motivated. I'm feeling, damn, now I have too much to do. It went from, I just feel completely lost. I'm just going by the motions day by day. I'm just kind of going through it to, oh, shit. Oh, I think I found a purpose again. Let's go! I got something real big planned. I cannot tell you much. I've said more than enough way before I should have, but all I will say is April 21st. April 21st. Keep an eye out. Alright? Next Monday, April 21st. Write that down. We got something coming. Alright, we got something big dropping alongside the start of maybe another event. We haven't done any serious events since, well, we haven't done any real serious events since, well, the Blockbuster event, right? You guys remember that? We got together, we played N64 games for 2 weeks straight, locked ourselves in a Blockbuster. Kept that shit. We did practically 10 hours every single day of nothing but random N64 games. We played through over 180 of them. What a good time! When Soul Calibur 3, how about you wait until April 21st to find out if that's what's coming. It's been a minute since we've done an event, and the reason we did that event was because it was my birthday. So what could possibly be on the way that necessitates another event like that? You get lots of days where you just don't feel like doing anything, right? It's just sort of like it's just like a fog. Like you find it really difficult to move around and just kind of do anything. That's kind of where I've been this past week, but something kind of came up and I'm feeling a burning. I'm feeling a drive. There was a fire and that fire was starting to go out. The fire was starting to fade, but whoa! Someone chucked some extra oil. Someone threw some fuel into that fire and that shit is burning again. Honestly, I almost didn't want to go live. Because I was like, shit. I went from I have nothing to work on, I have nothing to do, and I don't know what I want to do and where I want to go with my content to, oh, fuck! I have too much I have to do now. Damn it! I should have been prepping for this. God damn it, fucking depression. Get out of my way, depression. I'm too busy on that grind. I'm on that grind. I don't got time to be depressed. Out the fucking way. Most of the games are mid, but that's just N64. To be fair, yeah. A lot of the mid is the best way we can describe it. Don't worry, we're probably never doing the N64 event again. Those games are terrible. Anything that isn't the obvious N64 game was really bad, and I say this as someone who owned 3 Nintendo 64s. I own 3 Nintendo 64s, and I use them for Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, and Perfect Dark, and that's about it. Oh, and Hey You Pikachu, of course, not gonna forget about that. How could I forget about that? I had 3 of them? Yeah, I had one as like a little baby. I was a little baby, and I had one, and then my cousin broke it. So then my dad got one at a yard sale, and then we moved, and then we lost it, and then a few years later, I was feeling nostalgic, and they bought me a new one. We found one at a swap meet for like 80 bucks, and it came with Perfect Dark and 2 controllers, and it was so cool, and then we bought it. That makes sense. You're thinking like all at the same time. No, God, no, not all at the same time. It's just, it's a console that my parents got me 3 times because of circumstances. Oh, the Wii is the absolute best. The Wii, there's still no console like the Nintendo Wii. There's no system that has had as much sauce as the Nintendo Wii has. It's actually insane how damn fucking good the Wii is. Virtual Console was so fun, felt so unique at the time. All the WiiWare titles that weren't complete slop were the absolute fucking best. They were so neat. It was the idea of like, holy shit, a Nintendo console, Nintendo games, but I have digital Nintendo games, so I don't have to go to a GameStop to get them? That's crazy. The Nintendo Wii points system made a lot more sense to my little baby brain than Xbox Live's marketplace point system. That one felt confusing. The Wii made sense, so I spent a lot more money. Or I spent my parents' money. I was just a baby, what do you expect? I was a child. I spent a lot more of my parents' money on the Nintendo Wii because I would ask for more Nintendo points cards than I would Xbox points cards. Right? You never had an N64, you had the PS1 with the funny chip and Sega Genesis. They both lost to the ether. Lost to the ether, same. Who gave Snek the credit card again? Well, hopefully y'all. Hopefully y'all, but I'll be nice and I won't be asking for it today. I'll not be asking for it today, I'll be asking for it later though. You were so disappointed when you found out the achievement numbers on Xbox weren't currency. Can you imagine playing the Xbox specifically? Grinding all those achievements just to get your gamer score up, just so you can then trade in that gamer score to buy fucking Halo Reach or something. That'd have been hilarious. You've always hated the Duke controller. I could never hate the Duke controller. The Duke controller is an art. I never used it, thankfully, because my hands are way too small. I have way too small hands to use the Duke controller. But like, I think the Duke controller is just way too much of an art form. It's way too much of an art form. I could never. I also realized that I fucked up. I have to lift the... There we go. There we go. I don't know when. I accidentally moved the Pumpy Chat over, and, Pumpy Chat got a little started, clipping into the... Stream Loot Skull, which also, I should make this a little smaller. Truth be told, it doesn't need to be that big. Is it difficult for me to read? Absolutely. Does it matter if I can read it? Not really. It's easy enough for y'all to read. But I don't think it matters. Also, speaking of which, hey, ignore that goal. Speaking of which, hey, don't worry about it. I know we usually do like a weekly marbles race. You might have noticed things have changed. You might have noticed that it might have been doubled. Don't worry about that. I don't expect y'all to hit that in a week. Would it be cool if you did? Absolutely. You guys literally have today and tomorrow to hit the quote-unquote goal. Don't worry about it. As you can see, it says right there, work in progress. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Things are changing. Worry about April 21st. April 21st. Don't forget about that. Just mark that on your calendars and don't worry about it. Big things happening April 21st. I would like it if everyone here could mark on their calendar April 21st. Important day for Snek. Let's make it about Snek. Thank you. Hi, Jackie. Welcome for joining. Oh, hi, Alex. Welcome for joining. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Your big game was Halo Reach when you were in high school. Same! I think I was in middle school when Halo Reach dropped, though. Let me double check that. Halo Reach launch date September 14th, 2010. Yep. I was in middle school when Halo Reach dropped. I'm just a baby. I'm simply baby. Yo, let's go! Hi, McDonga. What's poppin'? Rest in peace, Hooters, but glad you're keeping the spirit alive by putting together your little femboy Hooters cosplay outfit. That sounds so cute. Hell yeah, glad you're having fun on. Glad you and your boyfriend are having fun with it then. Teehee. Hope y'all having a lovely time. That was just a little snickling. That That was half your lifetime ago. You were 14. You are now 28. Damn, Shawty, you kind of old. Damn, Shawty, you kind of old. I say as someone not too far off from the same age as you. Don't worry about it. I'm only 21. I never stopped being 21. Always, now, and forever 21. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look, okay, the only number relating to me that you need to remember is 21 for April 21st. Big things happening. Don't forget it. I would post an announcement image, but I shit you not. I literally got the information like 20 minutes before going live. We are late. 1, because of depression. 2, because, I was still in the talks with someone about certain things that we were working on. So don't worry about it. So literally, I would put, this is the part where I'd put an image of like big announcement, April 21st, and then boom, whoops. I literally only just got that information like 20 minutes before we went live. So I did not have time to put together. I did not have time to put anything together. So those of you who require visual aid, join the Discord. Turn on notifications and join the Discord. But also, like, if you're joining the Discord and you're turning off notifications, why the fuck are you even in here? Why the fuck are you even in here? This is literally an outlet to get all your Snek information and news. We literally drop new gifts, video links, VOD links, signed postcards, artwork, NSFW artwork, schedules, announcements. It's literally the place to get all your Snek information. Why are you turning notifications off? How are you gonna join the place to get all Snek information and then turn off Snek information? What are you, a dunce? The only important number you know about me is 42F. Hell yeah, baby! That's the only well, that's the second number you should know. That's another important one. That's another important one. I got bras on my throne for a reason. I gotta make sure that they're 42F so they fit me when I put them on. God, I can't fucking believe Halo Reach was 15 years ago! What do you mean peak Halo was 15 years ago? That's insane! I genuinely don't fucking believe that. That's actually crazy. There just hasn't been another game since. Like, Halo Infinite's fine. But honestly, I feel like it's navigation and menu and playlist layout. Hell, not even the Master Chief Collection version of Halo Reach hits the peaks of Reach back in the day, right? There's too much menus and there's too much like I'm gamer hot take. I don't care about microtransactions. I am old enough and I am wise enough to be like, I don't need that skin. I don't have time to grind on that battle pass. I don't want that. I'm not gonna get it. Right? Alright, the microtransaction battle has been lost. They're gonna shove it into everything. Your bitching is gonna stop nothing. The least you could do is just not pay it any attention. Right? But like, Master Chief Collection, when you boot that game up, when you boot that collection up, it's kind of really annoying to navigate. And when you're playing, when you just want to play only Halo Reach, the matchmaking system doesn't feel like you're queuing for Halo Reach. It feels like you're queuing for anything that you can get. If you're lucky, you get Halo Reach games. If you're not, maybe you'll queue up for Halo 3 or Halo 1 because maybe it's likely you'll find some matches in there. It's not the Halo Reach menus, it's not the Halo Reach navigation, it's not the Halo Reach lobbies, it is the Halo Reach multiplayer underneath the Master Chief Collection's, it's Halo multiplayer underneath Master Chief Collection's menu and navigations, and lobbies and layout, and I don't like that. I used to go into Halo Reach I would go into the party games playlist, I would play a bunch of party games with a bunch of random people, and if we stuck around for more than 3 matches together, I would leave, and then I would send them invites to just join random Forge World maps that I would remake and play, and we would do things like the Forge World fucking Blender, or like random-ass Forge modes. Because I got the idea from someone else who did the exact same thing. I don't wait, you could just do that? And it was so cool, it's so much fun. Shockingly, wasn't groomed. Yeah, to Halo Infinite, you just didn't feel like you were as good as it used to be, so that made you stop playing. See, I think the issue is also just people got a lot sweatier. Gamers have optimized the fun out of a lot of games. And like, now it's just really, really sweaty. I remember downloading Halo Reach day 1, the moment it dropped on Game Pass, on PC Game Pass, right? Being so excited to play, then I boot it up and I'm like, I am getting my ass reamed every 2 seconds. I am getting absolutely torn to pieces. Holy shit. Y'all, this game just came out on PC! How are you this sweaty? How are you this sweaty already? The game just launched on PC! You should not have mouse and keyboard controls down to a T already. What the fuck? How did you do that? You are crazy. Played Reach every day. Like, I played it all the time when it was on Xbox and I had fun. And then I tried playing it again on PC and I'm like, holy shit! I need to uncheck swap mode. We cannot check off swap mode. I get domed instantly. Everyone knows. I see. People have had over a decade to learn the corners, learn the angles, learn where to go, learn where all the items are. So the people who want to sweat know this, know how to sweat. Hi, hey, hoi, hi, hey, hoi. How's our date going? Our date's going great. We're only half an hour into stream and already talking about Halo Reach, so you know it's off to a good start. I might have opened up about, like, depression, stuff like that at the start, but it's fine, because we're talking about Halo Reach now. Got that heavy stuff out of the way, now we can have fun talking about Halo Reach. Hi, Blood Noodle, welcome to join in, how's it going? I hope you've been swell. No, old freaks hate Reach multi for the sprint, yeah. But, they're old. So I don't care. Because my favorite, Halo is Halo Reach. Dog! You control the load. You control the armor abilities you bring in. If you don't like sprint, bring in the jetpack. I brought the jetpack all the time. That shit was great. I fucking love the jetpack. Hi, Gunner. Welcome to joining. What is poppin'? Hope you've been swell. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Hope you've been good. Halo's not Halo if there's a sprint. Do the pistol go plap, 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 plap when I shoot? And does it feel good? Yes. Am I funky little armor people? Yes. Cool. Great. Then it's Halo. As far as I'm aware, that shit is Halo. The guns feel like Halo, the characters look like Halo, the map design is still Halo. It's just Halo with a little extra twist. Did you want Halo 3 again? That game has like 20 map packs. You're fine. You don't need Halo 3 again. It's still there. It ain't going anywhere. Hell, all y'all saying you want a Halo 3 again. Don't even know. Don't even know. Everyone asking for Halo 2 again. It's hot and you're dying, but it is what it is. Oh, it is what it is. Hang in there, Gutter. Hang in there. I need you alive and well because we have an important Snek announcement. April 21st. For those just getting here. April 21st. Mark that shit on your calendars. Do not forget. April 21st. You don't know why yet, but we've been teasing it. But you don't know just how much of it's been teased. All I'll say is, the Future Festival begins April 21st! Thank you. Snek, what is the Future Festival? I guess you'll have to tune in to find out. Guess you'll have to tune in to find out. All I'll say is, do you remember our previous event, 𝐒𝐳𝐞𝐤 Blockbuster Marathon? Something along those lines. Something along those lines. Something along those lines. The Blockbuster Marathon, the 𝐒𝐳𝐞𝐤 tournaments. Little bit like that. Little bit like that. Big, big events. Big events just like that. Don't you worry. It's been a minute since we've done one of these, and this is a very good reason to go live with one of these. No, it is not my birthday. No, it is not my stream anniversary. My birthday and my stream anniversary are in the same month. I might forego doing an event for my birthday this year, simply because the Future Festival is far more important. And once we go live with the Future Festival, with day one of the Future Festival, yes, I said day one. And this is all I'll say. Once we go live with day one of the Future Festival, y'all will understand why the Future Festival is so important. 𝐒𝐳𝐞𝐤. Hi, Cheesy Blue. Welcome to join in. Yeah, 𝐒𝐳𝐞𝐤. We didn't do one last year because genuinely I could not think of who to add to the roster. 2024 was a weird year. 2024 was the year I got access to being able to do a lot more as a streamer because we got more powerful hardware. And then I just kind of started dabbling and exploring things. If you recall, at the start of the year, we did a lot of Garry's Mod, Black Ops 3, and Mario 64 ROM hacks. And then we started doing a bunch of horror games, a bunch of indie horror games, because I thought I wanted to be a horror game streamer. And then I found out most indie horror games are bad. There's a lot of slop. So then we kind of pivoted toward, and I realized that I like games where the game is not that important and we can just hang out and chat and vibe. So we started doing a lot of simulator games, a lot of like business sim games, management games, games about making money. And that was really fun for a while. That, honestly, I still really like that era. That was such a comfy, that was such a cozy era. That's why 2024 didn't feel real to you. No 𝐒𝐳𝐞𝐤. Yeah, but because we were playing around and experimenting so much. See, because previously we had been doing nothing but story games, right? And while they were all well and good, you bitches tune out after 3 story game streams. If a game lasts more than 3 streams, if a game lasts more than 1 stream, you bitches tune out. But anyways, right? So I want to take a break from story games and just kind of like find what I want to do. Now that I'm able to do more, because previously we had to stick to long playthroughs because I had a laptop that could not run a lot of things. So I had to pick a game on my PlayStation or my Switch or my Xbox. We had to play through from start to finish to fill for time. Not you, Smile, says person who absolutely definitely did. Oh, no, pops in Yakuza? Oh, no Yakuza? Okay. See, that's another reason why 2024 didn't feel real to you. We didn't stream a single Yakuza game in 2024. Somehow, we just did not do Yakuza 3. I was so busy trying out so many different things that I didn't even realize that 2024 ended before I could go live with Yakuza 3. That is crazy. An entire year without Yakuza 3. Which, like, to be fair, a lot of, like, the second half of 2024 after Blockbuster onwards felt like a complete... Well, there was something or someone taking my full attention that era. A change in my life I really wasn't expecting. Horror as a genre in both games and movies is really hit and miss. Difference is bad horror movies can still be funny, but bad horror games are often just bad. Right? That's the thing, right? It's like bad horror games just kind of tedious. Tedious and also really chugging on your system. You're still kind of burnt on Yakuza. Yeah, me too! Me too! I enjoyed 𝐒𝐽 𝐒𝐧𝐞𝐤 too, but I was also like, I'm good. I don't think I need to jump right into 3 right away. Despite owning all of them up until the most recent one, Infinite Wealth. I own all of them. I own all of them up to Yakuza 7, like a dragon. Okay. So like I could marathon if I want, but I'm just still kind of like, damn, I'm good. I'll pick it up and get back into them when I feel like it. I just haven't felt like it. Haven't felt like it. How many Yakuza games are there? Yakuza Kiwami, let's see, 0, Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2. Just counting mainline and some of the side ones you should consider. 0, Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Man Who Erased His Name, Pirate Yakuza. Those are the ones that I think are worth checking out, but then there's also Ishin, and then there's also the Judgment series, which are tangentially related. So you have Judgment and Lost Judgment. And then there's other spin-offs, like Yakuza Dead Souls, but don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Hi, Rajanka, welcome in, join in, what is poppin'? You need 𝐒𝐴𝐕𝐄 localization so bad. Mayhaps one day. Yakuza Dead Souls, more like Yakuza Dead in the Ground Souls. So real on that part. So in total, like 20 more, probably more. You need to remember, Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 are remakes of the first 2 Yakuza games that released on the PlayStation 2. This franchise has had a long life and it's still kicking. It's going. It is going. You need to understand. This series has been going for the PS2 and they are very, very smart about asset reuse. So they don't need to spend as much time rebuilding certain things from the ground up just for their next games. We got P3 Portable, previously PSP only title. You believe Yakuza Black Panther will happen. Hey, Jackie. Puppy girl, look over here. Right, you ready for this? Puppy girl? Here's the thing. No. Dial it back even further. We got a Raido Noha remaster, remake. I don't fucking know. Raido Noha in the modern year. If that can happen, Kurohyou will absolutely happen. Okay, alright? You need to remember that the title Persona carries a lot of weight and it only carries more weight each year as more people get into Persona as their like first entry-level JRPG, okay, or even entry-level turn-based RPG. No fucking Pokemon doesn't count. Okay, Persona is big, so we can't use Persona as a metric anymore. However, something like a Shin Megami Tensei spin-off that wasn't Persona, that got 2 titles on the PS2 and never acknowledged again. Boogie Woogie. Getting a remake in the same Nintendo Direct where the Switch 2 is unveiled should tell you that you should keep huffing copium. It's real. Don't stop believing. One new game every year for 25 years. Let's see. How many Yakuza games are there? There are 23 Like a Dragon titles. And I wonder if they are counting the remakes as separate. So let's see. Oh, this is a shitty article. Yakuza franchise. Here we go. Which one's this one? Ryuga Gotoko Kenzan. Which one's Kenzan? Ah, I see, I see. Got it, got it, got it, got it. It's one where you play as Miyamoto Musashi. Understood. So you have Yakuza, Yakuza 2, Kenzan 3, 4. Whoop, there it is! Black Panther! For the PSP, Dead Souls. Black Panther 2. Yakuza 5. Ishin. Yakuza 0, Kiwami. Yakuza 6, Song of Life, Kiwami 2. Really? Huh? I had no idea. I had no idea that Fist of the North Star was labeled as a Yakuza title. I understand. I'm pretty sure it's built off the same engine. I didn't realize that on the fucking Wikipedia page, it is actually listed as one of the titles of the franchise. That's funny. What do you got? Gotoko Online, Judgment, Like a Dragon, Streets of... What the fuck is Streets of Kamurocho? 2020? Oh, the weird fucking... Oh, the beat 'em up. Okay, alright. Lost Judgment, Like a Dragon, Ishin, The Man Who Erased His Name, Infinite Wealth, Pirate Yakuza. Hi, Uncle. Welcome for joining. Aware, it's real, chat. You having fun? I see Lich likes to check in on the 7TV emotes every week to see what new ones we got. Now, if only we get a new Darkstalkers game. Y'all got a new Darkstalkers game! It did okay! Wait, no, I was thinking of, I was thinking of, the fucking God of War clone. What's it called? Fuck, God of... Darksiders! Hell yeah, I was thinking Darksiders. Yeah, no, never mind. What? New Darkstalkers game? Are you crazy? That's never happening. Darkstalkers did release in that one collection, but, Did you say that you want, more Morgan costumes? More Morgan costumes in other games? Morgan has a costume in other games? On it. We are on it. What's that? Don't acknowledge Lilith? Don't acknowledge any of the other characters? Don't acknowledge any of the men? More Morgan costumes? On it. Did you say you want a Morgan spray in your Street Fighter Battle Pass? On it. You want my Devil May Cry pain? Yeah, well, see you in 10 years. Give me Morgan Manon! Fuck, she would look so good. She would look so... No, here's what they're gonna do. Because Judy is more popular, they're gonna give the Morgan costume to Judy, but they're gonna give a Lilith costume to Manon. It's Morgan from the hentai. Also, maybe some video games. Ah, Demon is also just now realizing. Wait, we have 7 TV emotes installed here? Hold on, I'm missing out. Men. Do not acknowledge the men. I'm debating. I saw another version of that M-word emote, except it was the Mario 64 font. And it was really funny. And I'm like, what's funnier? What's funnier? The Mario 64 font men or the black bar on a white text? Which one's funnier? Many. I've been thinking about getting back into Mario 64 ROM hacks, mostly because I've been hanging out with Grape, and she's a bitch and hates Mario 64, because she is a child who doesn't understand peak gaming. You like Odyssey more than 64. Odyssey is okay at best. It feels good to play, but the level design is uninteresting and uninspired. To absolute golden age. There's so much ROM hacking shit. God, it's so good. It's so good to get out of the era of Project 64. It is so good to be out of the era where Project 64 is like the de facto emulator for N64 games, because holy shit was Project 64 not good. We have cast off the yoke of Project 64. Parallel Launcher is so good. Being able to go to websites I will not list so I don't narc on them. See a Mario 64 ROM hack. Hand them my physical legal copy of Mario 64 and be like, yo, can you modify this version so I can play the ROM hack? And then I click it and then it just launches Parallel. So fucking good. God, it has never been a better time to get into ROM hacking. It is so convenient and easy. Oh my god. Zushi, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. I have wanted Asura's Wrath for so long. I have wanted a port of Asura's Wrath for so long. How the fuck did Capcom look at Final Fantasy XVI's success and not go, oh, people want Asura's Wrath. Got it. Maybe now is a good time to bring back Asura's Wrath. Capcom, it's so easy. It's so easy. Just re-release Asura's Wrath, $30, DLC included. Put that shit on PC, day one. You are golden. Don't even get me started, Zushi, on Asura's Wrath. Fucking incredible. Minot has the right moves for either succubus. Yeah, but Minot's not even in Street Fighter 6. I said Manon. The French lady. Oh my god, Manon's so hot. Oh my god, I need her. Oh my god, why is Manon so hot? Oh my god, I hope... Obviously, being in the same game as Judy, it's gonna be really, really hard. Right? Being in the same game as Chun-Li and Judy makes it really hard for her to get a lot of attention. But I hope, going forward, Capcom realizes how good of a character she is and keeps carrying her forward. Right? Come on, CyberConnect. We know you need more money to fund your furry games. Hit me with that 5 meal command grab. Hell yeah. Despite not really being the horniest fighting game, Street Fighter is possibly the hottest women in it. Abso-fucking-lutely! 1000%. Holy shit. Never forget Lara. Never forget her. Whoo, damn. What a look. What a look. Hold on. Dog needs assistance. I still have to set up the smoke bomb effect. Ugh. Because it's totally doable. I just need to set it up. Also, hi, Tiny Lady Fly. Welcome for joining. Sorry, I started talking about Asura's Wrath, so I missed you there. But I hope you're doing swell. Welcome for joining, Lady Fly. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Nintendo will crash without your copy of 550 Switch 2. Without you. But, hiccup. With Mario Kart. You know what the worst part is? You know what the worst part is? You know what the worst part is? I'm not boycotting Nintendo willingly because I would absolutely buy... I would absolutely buy the Switch 2 just for Mario Kart World. I fucking love Mario Kart. Are you kidding me? I'm just... Who the fuck has $500 sitting about like that? I have other things to do. I have other things to fund. April 1st, Future Festival, day 1. Keep an eye out. Don't forget. Teehee. I have more important things that need my cash. Goodnight Snek, Future Festival, day 1 begins April 21st. Keep an eye out. Big announcements. Big things incoming. Teehee. Oh yeah, for those just joining us and missed the announcement, I will not say much, mainly because I literally did not get confirmation on the date until today, until literally 20 minutes before I went live. But Goodnight Snek's Future Festival, Monday, April 21st. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Big announcements, big things incoming. We've been teasing one thing about it, but this is the first time since the Blockbuster event that we are doing a stream event on the level of the Blockbuster event. And for very good reason, you will see why. Hi, Starling. Welcome to join in. What's poppin'? Remember, Wongfo, do you remember, so you brought up how, despite not being the horniest fighting game, Street Fighter has some of the hottest women. Remember how, television networks and stuff like that had the biggest, ESPN especially, fucking bitches, fuck sports! Had a big fit about airing esports because of Mika's ass. Mika's ass was too much for sports audiences to handle. Pussies, all of you, cowards, weak. Could not handle could not handle a pog. Could not handle a fat ass white girl. You're all weak. Could not handle it. Could not handle fat ass white girls. Badass Brazilian women. Or psychopath Korean ladies who would stab me while she had her tits out. They redid some of the camera angles in Street Fighter V to show less ass because of it. Yep! So it was really funny when we went into Street Fighter 6 and a bunch of chuds are complaining, they took away the sex. And then it's like, buddy, are you kidding me? What do you mean woke took away? Street Fighter 6 is so sex. What do you mean? We're back, baby. I thought Street Fighter 5 was the end of an era. We're back and sexier than ever. Are you kidding me? Dog. Juri's alt costume is her without the latex. They made it hornier. What do you mean? You're just stupid and addicted to porn. Buddy, are you kidding me? Street Fighter 6 is a return to sex. I was so worried after the ESPN shit, Street Fighter 6 would be less horny because of it. Nah, they said, you know what? Fuck you, television. We don't need you. We're getting hornier. You appreciate that Street Fighter isn't afraid to have women with muscle. They're professional fighters. They should look physically fit. You just sent 5 moonshots playing us Philly's an MLB show in 25. Congratulations, Starlink. You're doing swell. Your jaw's swollen because surgery. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I hope the surgery went well. I hope the recovery goes even sweller. Or, swell probably isn't the word to use considering it sounds like swollen. I hope the recovery goes wonderfully. I hope it goes quick. I hope it goes quickly and you don't notice a thing and everything's back to the way you were. You feel great afterwards. You check the Xbox store to see how much Asura's Wrath is, and a suggestion when going to your search bar is Modern Warfare's 2 variety maps being free. Lamau. King of Fighter has a very specific type of lady in it. Teasing the event in the same way, or just posting a hole on main accounts as teasing. Listen! I teased one aspect of the event. Okay? Alright? The merch isn't a secret. What the merch looks like and what you will be getting is a secret. But the events to hype up the merch alongside other things has still been a secret. It's been a tease, okay? Alright? So maybe I posted nipple. What you don't know is that nipple photo you've been looking at is actually a grander, larger piece of what is essentially the most gorgeous, divine pinup pinup photo you will see. You did not realize how artful the pinup photo has been. Yeah, so I tease. Also, I tease with some tits. So what? Yeah, exactly. Street Fighter 6 is like a fucking SFM porn video with the way them characters are designed. God damn. Hi, 𝐾𝐞𝐤, welcome for joining. Sorry, I was talking about how hot the women in Street Fighter 6 are. Have you been doing swell? Yep, Flood Noodle gets it. Flood Noodle gets it. Flood Noodle gets it. Street Fighter's got some of the sexiest characters out there. It is insane. God, I love fucking. That's it. I just love fucking. God, I love Cammy's new look. God, is the new look so good. God, are those leggings great. I know, right? My. Oh, what's that? Are you really disappointed by all the fucking guest characters that were totally not handpicked by the Saudi prince to be in the new Mark of Wool, in the new in the new King of Fighters game? Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Are you completely disappointed by sex offender soccer man and DJ that's not popular because he's not popular in our area, City of the Wolves? Are you disappointed by that? Don't worry about it. Mai Shiranui and Terry Bogard are in another game where you don't have to deal with that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I remember seeing a really funny post. It's that one character who's like driving and she's turning to the person in the guest passenger seat. She's like, hey SNK, thanks for not adding the Saudi prince as a playable character. I know it took a lot of restraint. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you for not just adding the Saudi prince himself as a guest character. I know it took a lot of restraint. People that are weak about the new Cammy, yeah, people that were mad about the new Cammy are weak. Weak, I tell you. 1, her default costume is still available in-game. 2, do you not want to tear into those tights? Do you not want to tear into those tights? Do you not feel the feral urge to rip into that? Are you kidding me? That's Christmas fucking morning, baby. Cammy's ass is Christmas morning. And those lips, hello, excuse me, those lips. I'm not over it. I'm not over it. Like, she's had lips. She's had lips before in the past. But like SF6, those are lips. God damn. You, when you see Cammy in those tights, rip and tear until it is done. Exposed abdomen, tights, sports bra, dope ass jacket that frames her body amazingly. Hello? And you know what? You know what? I get people who miss the old hair. It's iconic. However, damn. 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 Does the new hair fit the new outfit so good? That ass is a Christmas ham, and I'm taking a bite. Real. Can people stop sucking so you can play Fatal Fury and Schedule 1? Poor Wolfie, poor Wolfie. I'm so sorry. Hi, Kyle. Look at joining. What's poppin'? How you doing, hon? Hey, Sal. Welcome in. Welcome for joining. How you doing, Sal? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Heavy Beats. Welcome in. Welcome for joining. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Gotta give Bison credit. He popped off when he designed his gender bend OC. He really did, though. He really did. You know what? Kinda killed it. You know what? You kinda killed it. Credit where credit's due. Credit where credit's due. Bison's like, you know what? I don't give a shit what it looks like. Can it kill and can it kill good? Cool, great, awesome. This is a newfound power. This is a newfound power. I cannot wait. Oh god, I just remember that M. Bison's back. I literally sat here going, oh god, wait, M. Bison's back. Might M. Bison be like, my ultimate body, a high school girl? Look, he was open to options. He was open to options, alright? Any other weaker individual would have been like, no, if they're the ultimate being, they have to look like me. Bison was like, you know what? Maybe there are flaws with this body. Maybe this body has flaws. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what other options we got. I'm gonna explore everything. Bison more progressive than the UK government, real. Which really isn't saying much, because the UK government. They're like... 98% of evil governments are based off of them. The other 2% is Nazi Germany. Most evil governments in fiction are based off of Nazi Germany or the UK's government. Let us be real here. You are slowly turning your friends onto Nikkei. Oh no! How'd you do that? Which friend group, Cal? Which friend group did you, which friend group are you putting this through? God. I feel so bad for you, Wolfie. Because you come in very excited about City of Wolves, and then SNK goes and pulls what they did. Or in the case of Watch Dogs Legion, is literally, yeah, in the case of Watch Dog Legion, your fictional evil government is just the UK government, unaltered. YouTuber group. Oh boy, this should be fun. The one that you play Lethal Company with? Fun. Fun. I feel so bad for you, Wolfie. I feel so bad. You know what? Shout out to Max. He was straight up about it. What did Max say about it? I don't keep up very much. Sure shit don't keep up with City Wolves. What did Max say about it? You know what? Hey, I got a question. Is Lucy out yet? Is Lucy out yet? Speaking of guest characters, is Lucy out yet? Snom bought me fucking Guilty Gear to get into. I tried it. I liked Milia, but then I didn't really play much of it. But now I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute. Oh shit, wait a minute. I got Cyberpunk Brain Rot. Is Lucy out yet? Shit. I might reinstall this game and buy the Lucy character pack. Shit. I didn't realize that at the time. That guest character announcement was for me. Fuck. Damn it. Of course my favorite character is the one that got in. Yeah, the ones you play Repo with. Nice. So, what'd you do? What'd you do to get them into... What did you do to get them into, Nikkei? You know what else will be? Shoutouts to Max just in general. Oh yeah, that's right! I got rid of the people ads, emote. We should replace it with a different one. I'm gonna browse 7TV, see what sort of ads emotes we can get. Maybe some funny ones. Lucy comes to Guilty Gear. Badass white girl takeover continues. I mean, to be fair, I asked this yesterday in the Discord, in the fighting game channel. And that was, can we still classify Lucy as a pog? Does Lucy get that right? Because she's half Japanese. Does the Polish carry enough that she is a pog? Is Polish white enough that we can classify her as pog? You can't handle more white women normals in Guilty Gear. Polish is like extra white. Wow, a Snek. Hi, it's just riding a cage. Welcome for joining. It's true, a Snek. A Snek is live today to tell you, hey, April 21st, Future Festival, day 1 begins. Mark it on your calendar. Big announcements. Big things we're working towards. This is an event that I hope will be on par with the Blockbuster rental event that we did back in July. We haven't done one of these in a hot minute. Keep an eye out. Future Festival, day 1. That's right, day 1, April 21st. Max City canceled sponsored events with SNK because they knew nothing about Ronaldo. God damn. You know much about Guilty Gear, but you've always liked Bridget. I'm a Testament enjoyer. And also, please continue drawing 𝐿 chubby. And make sure she gets chubbier every time you draw her. Thank you. Every time you draw 𝐿, please make her chubbier. Thank you. If you look at her and go, is this too chubby? Make sure she's chubbier. Thank you. And more Giovanna art, please! Come on! That's such a great character design! I was so upset. My friend was like, yeah, she's really hot, but just kind of really boring as a character. I'm like, no! She's so cool! Fuck! Damn! True! Poland is so white, they loop back around to being white. Wait, hold on, no!
Snek.
Damn it.
Can't play Guilty Gear. Me, Snek, you're non-binary. Of course you can play Guilty Gear.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean I'm non-binary? I can play Guilty Gear. I'm normal and healthy. I can't play anime fighters. It balances out. It balances out. It's fine. See, look, I have the non-binaryism, so I have the capacity to learn Guilty Gear, but that comes at needing to have the capacity to learn fighting games. And unfortunately, being neurotypical means that I'm missing out on some of the capacity to learn fighting games, which sucks, because fighting games are so cool. I think the FGC is a rad fucking community. I love looking at the FGC and being like, huh, most of the top creators are black. Awesome, thank God. Thank God, it's so cool. It's so cool seeing a community that's mostly melanin. So you would think it'd be for me, but I suck at fighting games. The tier list for Guilty Gear goes trans, non-binary, everyone else.
Heavybeat 722 has swiped their card to see more rupee.
Hell yeah, rupee time. I'm like, man, FGC's got such cool, like really dope creators. And I love listening about it, but then I listen and then I go, I have no idea what the fuck anyone is saying. I don't know what these terms are. But y'all got sauce. Despite the FGC being full of some of the biggest nerds who are doing calculations and shit, and running simulations in their mind, right? It feels the least dorky of a lot of the like other communities that I am vaguely close enough to the sphere in. What the fuck is a meaty? I just learned that DP doesn't mean double penetration. Hi, Brandon Star. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. You know much about... Yeah, Testament. Exactly. Testament's so fucking cool. You wish you were better at fighters, but you like grapplers and just gotta work so hard to get in because an enemy grappler is good. See, like... I tried. I sincerely tried to get into fighting games. We did a lot of Street Fighter. We did a lot of Street Fighter on stream. And then the Street Fighter Platinum grind came to a halt when we encountered Grug. And truthfully, I'm glad Grug, of all people, brought our Platinum grind to an end. Like, I try, like, genuinely, I do really, really want to learn fighting games. The problem is that fighting games need you to have someone who is equally shit at them, that you two just keep going at it and getting better. You can try and learn fighting games with someone who knows. They can teach you things and lab you, but the best way to learn is to play. And I got close to that with Street Fighter. I played a lot of SF6 off stream by myself. just back on that game launch, I played a lot of SF6 online, but then I went, damn, I got other things I need to work on. So if I really want to commit to fighting games, I need to do fighting game nights, and I need to commit a lot of time to it. You can do fighting games casually. You can put together that casual group. But to get to know and to get involved, you really gotta dive head first. Kylo Ren holding out hand gift. Testament, the gender you crave. It's rough. It's really, really rough. Because then you have to find a fighting game you like, you have to find a character you like, and then you have to find time to play it. And then God forbid you get into something around the time that it's not that popular. So there's less people playing, like when we were doing our platinum grind as Aki. And it took us a long time to find matches in Street Fighter. So I see. A lot of people have fallen off a lot of casuals have fallen off of Street Fighter 6. So it's tough finding casual ranked matches. Yeah, what the hell, Sliquid? What the fuck? Thank you very kindly for the pack purchase. Enjoy, enjoy. I will say though, Sliquid, if you see that little milestone, that little stream loots milestone counter on the bottom left, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Do you see that little counter down there? Don't worry about it. Save. It's not fitty. It is a work in progress. See, we have this thing coming up. April 21st. Goodnight Snek, Day 1, Future Festival begins. What is the Future Festival? Don't worry about it. You guys can probably guess what one piece of the Future Festival is, considering I have been very unsubtle about what is launching on the 21st. Don't worry, 2KXO. Fuck God, what a terrible name. What a fucking terrible name. 2XKO will save fighting games. All 10 of its characters will save fighting games. The PC version of it, probably being tied to Vanguard, will save fighting games. The 10 characters in $30 costumes will save fighting games. Just believe, just believe. Yeah, what the hell? You still buy more packs? Damn. Thank you, thank you. And don't worry, Lich, your pack is coming up. There you are. The One Piece! The One Piece is real! So look, alright? That little bar down there is a work in progress. I will allow everything y'all do this week, which, you know, is only today and tomorrow, considering I'm only live for 2 days this week. I will allow everything you do to carry forward towards the Future Festival, but I would say hold on to that. Hold on to making any stream loots purchases. I greatly appreciate it. Don't worry about it. Wait for the Future Festival to happen on the 21st. Genuine question, has anything Riot has done been a net gain for video game development? Honestly, Legends of Runeterra came really, really close because of how insanely free-to-play friendly that game was. But then, Legends of Runeterra was so free-to-play friendly, it killed it. The game was so nice to free-to-play players, it actually killed the game. You don't have to believe, you don't play fighting games like that. The One Piece! The One Piece is real! It literally says, don't mind me, so you won't. Don't mind me, don't worry about me. Marble races on hold. The goal for 50 a week on hold. So it's like Dauntless. I didn't play Dauntless. Was Dauntless so free to play friendly it killed the game? Miss the days when you could just buy a game and get everything. Yep, that's so funny. I had no idea. That's so unfortunate and so funny. You know, speaking of making money, one, I only just found out that Ben Starr is the one who played Jimbo in the live action. Oh no, we talked about this last week. Did we talk about this last week? I think we talked about this last week. About the Ben Starr Jimbo speech at the BAFTA Awards.
Has earned a signed postcard of soda.
Originally, yes, and it got taken over by venture capitalists and then killed it. Many such cases, many such cases. So anyways, in case y'all weren't here for the conversation, did you guys watch the Ben Starr accept the award for Balatro while in full Jimbo costume? I fucking love Ben Starr. I'm so glad I'm so glad he took the stupid be a silly guy route when he got cast. When he got cast as Clive Rossfield, one of the most serious characters in fiction, played by one of the silliest guys who could possibly play them. Showing up to the fucking BAFTA Awards in full jester makeup. What a fucking speech. Shoutouts to Local Thunk and Ben Starr for that bullshit. You know what? Let me put it on. Wait, it was such a good bit. Let me put that on. Because speaking of making money, shoutouts to Local Thunk for having a lot of money. Snek, this 7 TV emote. That is a YouTube link. That is a YouTube link. Oh man, that card is so worth it. Right. Oh, thank you for the link, actually. Right here. For those who didn't watch it, pop. Pop. We'll put this on real quick.
And the BAFTA goes to...
Balatro.
Can you imagine sitting behind him the entire time and not knowing why he's got this stupid fucking hat on?
This is weird,
Flood
isn't it?
Noodle has booped the boober.
Mine are Ben's, because
Yes, it's me.
Ben's got some pretty
Weird
big boobs
live-action
too.
Jimbo from the Balatro commercial. For those
Having
of you
fun
who
there?
aren't chronically
Booping your
online,
gyaru
this may
booba?
be
Having
rather
fun there?
confusing and at first glance
Getting a feel of gyaru
suspiciously
titty?
arousing.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
But
I know
don't
I
worry,
am.
It's perfectly natural. Don't fight the feeling. Jokers have full sex now. But wait. Ben didn't make that game. Why is he up here, I hear you say, like a loser?
This is how I found out Ben Starr
And
played
yeah, you may have
Jimbo.
a
I didn't know that was
but
him in that
also,
trailer.
Screw you a little bit, that hurts my feelings. And so what if my only contribution to Balatro was that trailer and a bit of sucking on a banana for a few seconds? But I ask you this, isn't selling stuff nice? What is art in 2025 but a thinly veiled vessel of ruthless commercial self-interest through which rich people try to make even more money? And I can say, having met him personally, Local Thunk is
So
really
true, Ben. Talk your shit, King.
He has shoes made of gold, and he thanks you for making him that way. He says here at the bottom, he wishes he could thank more people, but if he's being honest, it was just him who made it. Everyone else is a freeloader. Especially you, Playstack. Oh, and play more independent games like Animal Well.
His Jimbo is so he delivers his lines as Jimbo so fucking sassy and aggressively. I fucking love
They
Ben.
deserve your respect. Thank you very much.
I love this goofball so much. I am a big fan of this era of voice actors of very serious things being like, yeah, I'm gonna get a little silly with it. Alex Lee himself lifting the image of fucking Luke Streets to astronomical levels because he's just a little goofy with it is so good. We need more goofy guys. Exactly. It's him, John Balatro. Who's Jimbo? The clown from Balatro. The jester that you saw on stage just right then and there. The jester from Balatro. They did a commercial for Balatro in which it is Ben Starr sitting in a dark room, sucking on a banana, talking shit to the viewer. And it was a good commercial. It was a good ad. And then I guess they got him back to reprise his role as Jimbo and deliver that speech. That's a good pants grab. See, okay, Wolfie, that's a good one. I don't know if you know this, we have a pants grab, and it's this. Or as Cal calls it, Hatsune Miku jerking off. That's a solid pants grab email you sent me, but I really like my Miku plush pants grab. I really like my Miku grab pants grab. So I think I'll be sticking to that one, but thank you anyways. And now YouTube chat, you can see how hive-minded they kind of get at Twitch chat. So-called free thinkers when Hatsune Miku jerking off emote. You got auto-botted. I mean, to be fair, I am surprised. Hatsune Miku would never jack off. I don't know. What about Rotten Girl? What about Rotten Girl Miku? What about fucking Rabbit Hole Miku? Much like Enna, right? Much like Enna from Dream Barbecue. Hatsune Miku is a species. She is not Brazilian Miku, exactly. Hatsune Miku is not a singular person. She is a species. There is a species of Mikus out there. And much like the Krogans, they are infected with the genophage because they would breed too quickly and take over the galaxy. They would breed too quickly and take over the galaxy. Hatsune Miku is not a singular person. Hatsune Miku is a species. Do a check out Brazilian Miku. Hell yeah, gamer! Alright, she is a species. Me looking at my Yamaha guitar, putting a little Brazilian sticker on it, being like, why are you getting me kind of acting up though? Hold on. I'm feeling sort of different about my instrument all of a sudden. I saw the little sticker on it. I'm feeling a certain way about it. Not the fucking gnome hump. But not for YouTube! I have no idea how to get 7TV working for YouTube. Apparently we can. Apparently it's totally possible to get 7TV working on YouTube chat. Y'all like to lurk a lot, so you're barely using emotes. But also, it's really difficult to figure out how to get this shit working. It says I can connect to YouTube, and then I do, and then I have no idea how to get it working on my chat. I will continue to go live for y'all. And should y'all continue making me money, we can get more emotes commissioned. So y'all can join in some of the fun. I think I'm like, you know what? How many members am I away? How many more members until I get another emote slot for YouTube? YouTube's so weird in how they roll out emotes. It's like 6 at a time. It's nuts. Twitch is like, you need to hit these big-ass milestones. Then we'll give you like 5, 10 emotes at a time. YouTube's like, you get one. One at a time. Like, what the fuck? One at a time. What the fuck? Let's see. Memberships. Customize default perks. Emotes. Oh, hey! Oh, shit! When the fuck did that happen? Alright, never mind. We have access to 2 more emotes on YouTube. Unfortunately, all my emotes are, animated. All the emotes that aren't already on YouTube are either not of Snek or animated, and YouTube does not do animated emotes, so I don't know what to add. I will think about this over the weekend. Congratulations, YouTube! You have 2 new emotes unlocked. At 10 more members, you will get a 3rd. Yeah, actually, what the fuck? One of y'all became a member over the weekend while I wasn't live. Thank you for that, by the way. Thank you very kindly for that. How many emotes do I have? Video assets, Snek emotes, 𝐈 inspect. See, like, there's my ass, right? We have my ass as an emote. Well, not this one specifically, but like, on Twitch, we have my ass as an emote, right? You can totally just throw it, you can throw it back, you can throw it back as me. It's great, it's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. But if I were to upload it to YouTube, it's not animated, so it would just be a still image of my ass. Just like, just my ass there, not moving at all, and that sucks. And the Caramel dancing emo is also really cute. Who doesn't love dancing? But again, right, like, hey, y'all love dancing. Y'all love it when I dance. For very specific reasons, too.
𝐕722 wants you to do 10 squats. Work that ass.
Y'all seem to really like when I get grooving, when I get moving, when I get dancing. I wonder why. Where are your eyes going when I'm dancing, huh? I'm just doing a simple little jig and y'all seem really, really enamored by it. I wonder why. What could possibly be going on when I just do a little motion like this that y'all seem to really love looking at, huh? Can't possibly put it together, but hey, maybe I should dance for y'all more often. Alright, but somebody wanted to see me do squats, so we'll do squats. I don't remember where I had the camera. You're so red out! Alright, squat time. You guys ready for this? Model's gonna get a little funky. So we're gonna do the zoom. Yeah, thank you very kindly. Much appreciated. You're spending way too much. What the hell? But I greatly appreciate it. Alright, squat time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ow! What the hell? I can't stop you. Yes, I can. Stop spending money. At the very least, wait for the Future Festival. At the very least, wait until the Future Festival. April 21st. April 21st. Possibly 11 a.m. Who knows? Who knows? Just you wait. Just you wait. See, I can't even upload Shepherd's Side Eye because the fun of Side Eye is that it's The fun of Side Eye is that it's animated. I have Drink, I have Fire, I do have the Scream. Did I upload the Scream? We have Snurpant. You know, I could upload Steamed Egg. What's stopping me from uploading Steamed Egg, huh? You know what, YouTube, congratulations. You guys can have Steamed Egg. I don't know what else to give y'all. I think it's high time we start commissioning new emotes, so. See, y'all wouldn't get, you guys wouldn't get Mpreg Pals, though. YouTube wasn't around during the Mpreg Bros bit. I'm kind of surprised at how little emotes I have of me. I never realized how many of our emotes, especially on Twitch, are just random little bits here, bits and bobs. Oh right, we have Twist. What do YouTube use Twist for? I'll hold on to this. I'll hold on to this. Right now they can have Steamed Egg. Right now they can have Steamed Egg. There you go, new emo uploaded just for y'all. It's ready to go. You might need a refresh. You might, if you're on YouTube, you might need a refresh for it. Twitch gets animated Steamed Egg, though. Hi, Dark Geek. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Looking at Steamed Egg like, why not? Why shouldn't I add it? Why shouldn't I add it? Boom, there it is, Steamed Egg. Look, even though it's an animated emo, it works really well, not animated. Besides, they get a little steamy over there. They get a little steamy over there. Ooh. Ooh, there was a chug there for a second. You know what? Here, I know how to fix this. Frame rate dimension. Bingo. And then we swap back. Bingo. I think when I lose tracking in this area, it starts to act up a bit. Darjik. Got it. Understood. Thank you very kindly for correcting me. Much appreciated. Saucy. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy, Blood Noodle. Anyone who's a member over on YouTube, please enjoy the new egg. Enjoy the new egg. Also, Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell, Nomad? That's Sanji. Holy hell. Oh, hey, you're only 1 month off from 2 years. Yeah, look at that. You have been subbed for a total of 23 months. Currently on a 3-month streak. Wait, no, you're 1 month away. Next month. You are bad at math. Oh, no. You're 1 month away from 2 years. No, you're good at math. You're good at math. I got confused by the 2. My bad. How you doing, Nomad? How you doing, Darjik? Welcome for joining. Why are you acting like this, Zoom in cam? Why are you acting up? Why are you acting up? Ugh, posture check. I might also need to... What the fuck? Oh no, the fucking Panzers from Black Ops 2! Oh, I forgot I added those. I forgot I added those. That's real funny. Yo, NPC, Machine Jammer, welcome in, welcome to joining. How's it going? Hope y'all doing swell. Welcome, welcome. Why are we choppy? Why have you gotten choppy? Do I have to go back to the frame rate dimension for a minute? There we go. We'll just chill in the frame rate dimension for a second. Discord stream was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, in case y'all forgot, what the fuck? What the hell? Y'all are insane. What the hell? Why did so many of y'all turn out just to watch a little VTuber play porn in the Discord? 5 Nights at Freddy's porn, no less. Why did you all pull up it? There were so many of you. I'm starting to think y'all prefer voice chats and not just the stages. That or just porn. Like the style. Thank you, thank you. Alright. If I tap back over... Yeah, there we go, there we go. You've never seen so many people in one Discord stream. I know, right? I don't even know there were that many of you active in the Discord before. I need to test that out with non-porn games. Let me see if y'all are pulling up for me, or if you're just here for the spicy. I don't know why Warudo got so choppy. I'm going to... Yeah, okay, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. Back to the frame rate dimension, and then we're just gonna relaunch Warudo. See, it works fine here. I don't know what the fuck I did that caused it to get a little choppy. Still gonna turn this off. I'm gonna reload the scene. Give me 1 moment. Where the frames dropping, boys? That's what I've been saying. Reload scene. Do you feel like it was obvious why you were there? Because you love and support me. And you cannot wait for,
C4 going out. Courtesy of Slick.
I'm literally resetting the entirety of Warudo, and you're sending out C4. And then... Alright. Feels good, feels good. Let's see, let's get back to it. Bop. Bop. There we go, there we go. Parried. Nope. Alright, C4, give me back my frames. Any second now, C4. Like the style? Thank you, Darjik. Thank you, thank you. Glad you
Wants you to
enjoy.
get closer to the camera for 1 minute.
Oh, do you now? You want me to get closer to the camera? Is this not close enough for you? Is this what you were looking for? Hi, hi. Like perhaps... Hey, did y'all know that the necklace bends? Did you know the necklace bends? It's true. The necklace kind of squishes when that squishes. Did you know that? I learned this the other day. I was taking photos and stuff, right? And I found out the other day that apparently my necklace kind of squishes when I squish them. It's a little hard to tell, but you can see it flexes a little bit. It gets a little flexy. Anyways, close to the camera, you say, huh?
Snekwid has dropped off a milk delivery for Snek.
Oh, come on! Hey! Too close! You're taking up the whole screen! Anyways, Darjik, thank you. Glad you like the style. It is actually just one of many models that we have on this stream. This is the Rupee model. We are cosplaying Rupee from Goddess of Victory Nikke. And that's what this model is based off of. We have plenty of other models. Hey, why did my titty physics die? Did I get hit with the water dough update that kills my physics? Hold on, they're not bouncing. Let's swap to this one. Hey, where'd my physics go? Bitch, my boobs! What happened to them? What'd you do to my boobs? Do I have to reload this one more time?
To wear glasses for 2 minutes.
Choi, what the fuck? Huh? Bizarre. Alright, this calls for a full reset. Huh? That's so weird. Yeah, let's just do a full relaunch. I've never had this happen. Huh. I know some people are getting this bug. Huh. Hiya, welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Hope you've been slow. Well, you know what? In the meantime, while I'm relaunching Warudo, let's just put this up on screen. Game over. Titty physics gone. Game over. You know, in the meantime, for no reason whatsoever, certainly has nothing to do with the Future Festival happening April 21st. Let's just put the 3.3 model design. Let's just put the 3.3 model design up on the screen. You know? For no reason whatsoever. Certainly not at all relating to the Future Festival happening April 21st. Mark it on your calendars, April 21st. Let's just put that up there. Let's just put the new design up there, okay? It's not like the Future Festival that'll be happening April 21st has anything to do with this design. Certainly not. Absolutely not. Alright, Warudo's back. We're back. And look, I got my physics back, see? Physics are back. Alright, did the physics break because I swapped models too quickly? Let's see. Alright, physics are back. We're good. We got the physics back. Yeah, don't worry. I'm bringing out the glasses. Don't you worry.
Snekwid has previewed the streamer.
Oh, come on. Well, at least I got safety glasses on. Ah! Hey! Watch it! Watch the glasses! These are tough to clean! Well, they're protected at least. At least they keep me protected. It's as if the voice of 1,000 gooners cried out at once, and were suddenly silenced.
𝐒𝐭𝐤
Wow, what the hell? Maverick, thank you so kindly for the gifted subs. What the heck? First of all, welcome for joining. Secondly, I'm glad you like the new design's look. Thirdly, what the heck? Save your money. Save your money. I really appreciate it. But also, thank you. Thank you. In case you can't make it to the Future Festival happening starting April 21st. Oh my god, what the hell? Why are y'all throwing so much at me? What this shit? Ah! Not the poopy pile! Y'all having fun there? You having a good time there? There we go. Hey, you know, now that we got the physics fixed, now the physics are working. Can you see it? Can y'all see it? Do you see it? Remember when I said, look. Do you see it? See, the necklace squishes. It squishes the necklace. Titty's so powerful, I can bend gold. Titty's so powerful, I can bend gold with them. Who else is to be their head? Or maybe other things, huh? You poking my titty over there? Sliquid's like, hey look, check this out. Check this out. Gold bending titties. Titties so powerful they can bend gold. They're so strong they bend gold. Alright. Get those pokers out of there. Otherwise I'm crushing that finger between these. Breaking those bones between these. You see it? See, look. See, the necklace squishes. The necklace squishes. My tits can bend metal. Isn't that so cool? Ain't that neat? I love learning new things about me and how powerful I am. And I can use that to my advantage. Describing the power of my rack. Describing the power of my rack. Well, thank you for the gifted subs. Much appreciated. See, look, the Gooners don't have to cry. The Gooners don't have to cry. Hi, Street Fighter. What's poppin'? You hope you can get another glasses redeemed when I come back. You just noticed the panty straps on the model. What panty straps? Where? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you mean the new design. You mean the redesign. You mean this one. Maybe. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, bad news. Bad news. That might have to be adjusted. Turns out that's not very Twitch safe. Turns out maybe the bad news hip likers. That might be a little too much for Twitch. I'll see what I can do. But I might need to go full bunny suit. I might need to go full bunny suit with this one. Turns out Twitch doesn't like that. Truth be told, they don't like this either. Right? That whole bit. But fuck it. I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm sorry, but the ass frame, the ass is framed way too good not to keep that. Fuck regulations be damned. I stream from the waist up most of the time anyways. But y'all are gonna be looking at me like this when I stream like this. So like, we can keep, maybe. Like, I'm sorry, but that ass window needs to stay. I'm fighting for it. The hips will probably go, but that ass window stays. Look, the fucking crotch curtains are fine. Maybe we'll make them a little bit wider, alright? Maybe we'll make them a little wider, but... for the most part, when I stream, I'll be streaming like this. Of course, I mean, I'd have to get the model first. But maybe that's why y'all should tune in April 21st. I need to get the model first, but like... perhaps that's why y'all should tune in April 21st for day 1 of the Future Festival. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's a reason I'm telling y'all to save your money and hold on to that. And wait until the Future Festival happens. Who knows? Guess you'll have to wait and see, huh? Safety mesh. Safety mesh. We'll see how I feel about the safety mesh. It's tough. It's tough. As window redeem. Bad news, hip likers. Put hentai style mosaics over the hips. That would be really funny. That would make that honestly way saucier than it actually is. But it'd be really funny. It'd be so funny. Always make sure to save enough for yourself. Well, that's good, Maverick. That's good. Glad you're looking out for yourself. Once again, I appreciate the gifted subs. Please do wait until the future festival. I've got something big planned. I can't wait to show it off to y'all. Snek with tail. Tail, whoopee! Save for the future festival, thank you. What about fishnet material? Not for TOS, but because the rule. I feel like fishnet is already kind of a lot. Because, like, look, let's zoom this out. Look at those legs. Look at those legs. Look at those thigh highs. Well, I guess realistically, because of the curve, look at those ass highs. I feel like adding fishnet to this would be a lot. Shockingly, the tits are A-okay. We've done exactly what we need to. We've covered up exactly what needs to be covered up. It's the ass that is an issue. It is the hips. The rest of it's fine, shockingly. I had this design commissioned before we found out just how anal Twitch is about hips. Legally compliant titties. Exactly, exactly. Precisely. Darjik, I don't know if you're still here. You said you liked the design. I said that this is one of many designs. That design that you see there that I'm showing off is a future design we're hoping to get commissioned soon. And let me tell you, I mean soon. Huh? What was that? I heard a card redeem. What the hell, Heavy Beats? I said wait! Thank you for the card pack purchases. Wait! You bitches are so lucky anything involving cards may be craftable for the future festival. You're so lucky. Future, you say? Future. Thank you, Heavy Beats. Enjoy your packs. To be one not gooning. I don't know, you can goon my new model. My new model has more porn of it than it does. My new model has more porn of it than it does. Well, no. No, it's pretty even. I'd say I think we have about... Let me look at my fan art. Let me look at my fan art folder. We have 2 pieces of porn for the main piece. Okay, so the main model has 2 pieces of porn. It has a ref sheet, the complimentary piece to go with the ref sheet, fan art from Cal, birthday present from Peach, birthday art that Cal commissioned. Now, okay, so let's see. There's 2 pieces of porn, 4 pieces of fan art, 1 official piece, and 1 sort of saucy in-between art piece. Shoutouts to Ted. 1 saucy in-between art piece. Like, it's not quite porn. There's no areola. There's no nip. But it's certainly really spicy that I have to crop the image like this. So we have 2 straight-up NSFW art pieces, 4 safer work art pieces of the new model, 1 official piece of artwork for the new model, and 1 just in between. Just in between. Enough that it's still, like, we can flash this, but, you know, it's a lot. It's good! It's worth showing off! But it shows off a lot. It'd be like if I did this and then did this. Whoops, wow, that's a lot! The most dangerous territory it's ever been. It's good, it's good. And thank you, Ted. Thank you, Lumpy, so much for drawing it. It's so damn good. Shout out to Ted TBH. Go commission Ted. Go follow Ted on Blue Sky. Felt that once. Be still, your beating heart. Be still, it will not be. Well, honestly, I use Peach's art for literally everything. I use the birthday art that Peach gave me for, like, my profile picture and, like, all my socials. So realistically, I guess we have 2 pieces of official art. And a 3rd on the way! A 3rd on the way! It took her, like, 3 months. She said she was gonna draw me art for my birthday, and it took her, like, 3 months to get it. But goddamn, do I think it was worth it. Yeah, exactly. Be still your beating heart. I'm just showing off where the art is, where the heart is. Yeah, no. Yes, that Peach. I know she'd probably be mad about me showing off the art she drew for me.
This is.
But yep, that's Snek art. That's Snek art. So we have a good balance of saucy and not saucy when it comes to the new design, and it's only going up from there. Or snart, if you will. God, if I wasn't so anal about making sure my branding fits that of someone who's supposed to play the role of a like corporate assassin, I'd have absolutely called my fan art snart. But yeah, then here's the official one. Here is the very first official piece of Snek 3.3 art that isn't just a ref sheet. It's so gal. And then for obvious reasons I cannot show the more obvious ones. Peach knows that Yandere swag, and hey, you know what? If you like Yandere swag, you will really like what we have in store for you for the Future Festival. You're really gonna like the announcement on the day one of the Future Festival, and that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, like I said, it's funny how we have all this art of the new model, but we don't even have the new model. Yet. Soon. Sooner than you'd think. Well, that depends on y'all. That depends on y'all. But we're a step closer. We're a step closer. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Well, we see these pieces of art. I'm glad you asked, Heavy Beats. You can find them on my Blue Sky under the VSAA Art21 tag, or if you'd like to join the Discord and get all your Sneky news, Sneky gifts, Sneky wallpapers, Sneky many things, you can join the Discord. Be sure to accept the NSFW role, and then you will gain access to the Loot Art channel. There's not much, but there's enough. You didn't notice earlier, but Spiky Choker is peaked. Did you forget that we have a Spiky Choker on the main design? Like, did you forget? That Spiky Choker's been there since day one. Well, I guess day one of 2.0. Day one since this model's been in existence. Spiky Choker's been there for a minute. Again, I do not blame you if your eyes are elsewhere. I get it. The skeleton hands kind of take up a lot. I get it. The skulls and the plaid are very eye-catching. Very eye-catching. I understand. Alright, you know what? Hey, YouTube audience, I haven't played this game with you. Did you guys know that I have a harness? Did you know that I have a harness with gold on it? That I have gold? That I wear a harness? And the chest harness is held together with, like, gold rings? Did you know that? Did you know that I have a Spiky Choker? YouTube chat, were you aware of these things? Did you know about these things, YouTube chat? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. New Poompies, did you know these things? Did you know these things, New Poompies? I bet you didn't. I get it. There's so much to get lost in. Like the fangs. So it makes sense that you wouldn't see the choker. It makes sense that you wouldn't see this choker that needs snapping because the fangs are in the way, obviously. The fangs of the plaid are just so eye-catching. How could you? How could you notice? Alright, back to Yaru. It's like I'm sure many of y'all didn't even know that the rupee model even had the necklace. Yeah, you noticed the harness. What do you do to gain access again? Go to the roles channel. Should be at the very top. It just says roles. Accept whatever roles you want. Considering until you're staring 90% of the time, you'd be a fool not to notice the harness. Well, hey. Oh, at least you're honest. Choker snapping mentioned! As it should be, as it should be. It's such a lost art point. I loved when it was a trend for a bit. Yeah, I bet money someone makes a choking joke right now. Once again, Blood Noodle was just talking about getting choked out by my tail once that exists. Once that happens to be reality. You kinda miss a choker. It blends in with the red and black neck, but also titties. So true, so true. Oh, shut up. What are you talking about, my laugh? Hush. Also, don't worry about it, NPC. Blood Noodle don't gotta pay up. At least not until the Future Festival. But what if we were the choker? I mean, nothing's stopping you. Chokers are hot. See, look, even my Gato model has a choker. So why don't you? Chokers are such fun little accessories. I think anyone who wants a choker should absolutely put on a choker. Get choked. Also, I got so distracted. I completely forgot. We got rid of the fucking People Ads 7TV email because I want to replace with another one. And then I just completely forgot to do that. So I'm going to scroll through 7TV. Well, first of all, I'm going to look at this anonymous message. Let's have a look, shall we? And also, my dog needs help, so I'm going to poop. Oh, never mind. He did it. Guess he didn't need my help. He got up on the bed all by himself. Your neck is way too sensitive. Yeah, well, I feel a little bit sensitive when I feel things around my neck, too, and that never stopped me. The singular of spaghetti is a spaghetto. Is that a slur for Italians? Something about the TTO at the end. It comes off like a slur. Maybe I'm just a bad person. Maybe I'm just a bad person. Wait, actually, that reminds me. That reminds me. If you weren't in the Discord, you missed this very funny moment. Lich posted a very silly image. And then I had a very funny idea to edit the image. Alright, I had a very, very silly idea. I'm too lazy to download the image, so I'm just gonna we're just gonna go over to the this screen. Oh yeah, that's right, I turned off Audible. There we go, turn that back on. Lich posted this picture of the frog, and then I decided to Photoshop my crown into it. So you know what? Yeah, maybe I am a bad person. But you're mean, and that's worse. And honestly, you know what? I need to upload it to the art gallery or the sillies and pin it. Because, like, you can Photoshop my crown onto a lot of things. You can Photoshop my crown onto a lot of things, right? For example, and suddenly it's a Snek meme. There it is! I don't know why it took me so long to realize it, but you can Photoshop my crown onto so many things and suddenly it's a Snek meme. It's kind of funny how easy it is to just put my crown on a thing, and now suddenly it's a meme about me. For example, we have this one. This little image I put together for the fucking Minecraft playthrough I did with Peach. Peach over here, living her best life, having a good time, building a farmhouse. The Snek subplot. Me getting lost in the pits of hell and despair because I got grabbed by the groomer. You can Photoshop a crown onto anything and it's a Snek meme. I posted this image on Blue Sky because this was after our normal Snek activities. This was after our Cyberpunk discussion, where y'all got me talking about where I would rank on the power level. So, like, hey Snek, you're an assassin who kills other VTubers, right? That means you'd have to be high on the power scaling. And I'm like, well, actually, I don't have a lot of powers. Sure, my tits are full of deadly venom, but I don't have super strength. I don't have super speed. I don't have invulnerability. I'm not invincible. As you can clearly tell, because you can see me right now. What is my strength? I am deranged. I am delusional. I think I can do it, therefore I can. I am determined. What's my ability? Deranged. There's my VTuber power. Deranged. I'm deranged enough to think I can reach rank 1 and not be a problem. Because remember, right? You need to know, in the world of the VSAA, every VTuber that could possibly exist has to be canon, right? The way this lore works is that by specifically saying I am a VTuber kills other VTubers, that means any VTuber concept that gets put out into the ether has to exist. And y'all know damn well how many demigods, how many unkillable beasts, how many overpowered VTuber archetypes are out there. Do you know how many gods sit on their ass and play video games on Twitch all day? A lot of them. Do you know how many deities are out there? Do you know how many eldritch entities are out there that are probably on the top 33 assassin rankings list? Probably all of them. Waits for Travis touchdown. He kills a lot of people who really should be out of his league. Reminder, right? Travis's beam katana does not make him special. Low-level grunts in No More Heroes use beam katanas. He bought his sword off of eBay. He's just determined, and that's what gets him through it. Graduated VTubers are Snek victims. Not all of them. Sure as shit. I sure as shit not taking down Gargura. That sure is. Hey, listen, all right? Before anyone comes to me, I didn't do that. I like the funny shark. I love the funny shark. That one wasn't me. That one wasn't me. That is way too above my pay grade, bitch. I'm 33, all right? I am ranked 33. That is LeBron James of VTubing, okay? I am not at the level to take down LeBron James. I did not graduate Gargura. That was not me. Bitch, I wouldn't be surprised if she was top 3 in the red rankings. In the first game, Travis is literally powered by intense lust for a white girl. In the first game, Travis touchdown is literally powered by lust for a white girl. Bitch, me too. I love white women. That's what's powering me. So number 2 did it. Yeah, probably. How will the Dodgers win the World Series now? I can't believe Gargura became an icon to the Dodgers, to Dodgers fans everywhere. All right, as a resident of LA, that was insane to see. That is insane to see. They already lost hard. It already started. It's already begun. Create a transparent background PNG of the crown. Yes, I was gonna say, I need to upload it. I don't know where to post it. I don't know what channel to put it in. I think I might drop it. I don't know where I would drop it. Good lord. I was just checking my DMs real quick and my buddy sent me so much saucy stuff. Good lord. Oh, you know what? I'll just post it under rules. Because these never change. So it should be hell easy to find. Alright, there you go. I have posted it to the rules channel. Congratulations. Free crown obtained. Fuck are the Dodgers? You don't even know who they are. California-based sports team. Also, goddamn, I got distracted again. I need to find a new emote for ads on 7TV to replace the people ads one. That's a funny one. Want you to find a people... No. I thought the people ads one was fine. I wanted something with a little more flair. I felt like the people ads one was a little too long. Ha! Wait, this one's funny. Wait, this one's funny. This one's really funny. I like this one a lot. This one's good. This one's good. This one's good. And now, let's change Monica's auto message. Let's see. Command. Fuck, where's it under? I think it's under events. Events. Twitch. Rated. Aha, ads upcoming. Bingo. And then Haha. Alright, you should be good. That way I can do my calling, that is. Yapping! Yapping! I'm yapping! The yapper! We've been yapping for like 2 hours already. I can keep yapping. Hell, I yapped over me adding the emote. I yapped over me adding the emote. Also, yeah, was it obvious I was going through more post-Edgerunner's brain rot, considering all the emotes I added? I was watching Heavenly Father, and I saw some of his emotes. I went, hold on, this motherfucker's got a lot of cyberpunk emotes. Let me steal these. So I stole them. You figured. Yeah, I think this is one of those games that is. I think it's one of those stories and worlds that came to me at the right time, at the right place, and has unfortunately rewired my mind. Tink. Yeah, bye. Harness yapping. Much harness yapping. God, I used to have so many, like, chest harnesses. I used to wear chest harnesses all the time. I need to get back to it. I've just been so lazy. Hell, I got a really cute one off a throne. I just haven't had a chance to go out and pair it with anything. Poor Heavenly, a man of both 2D and 3D world, and still bitchless. Still bitchless. No maidens, Heavenly? The man has fucked. Make no mistake, the man has fucked. But truly, there is no maiden that fucks him more than life itself. The other fucking day he was talking about how if he gets into a relationship, it might take away his funny. Part of his humor is his sad singleness. It's like, but if I get into a happy relationship, what if it takes away my funny? So real though. It's the misery that brings about the humor. The misery is much humorous. Just checking something real quick. There we go. No, you need to keep your mental problems. It's your funny juice. Well, I don't know about you. I don't know about yours, Lich. I think you should probably definitely seek assistance. Lich, I think you've reached the point of, it's no longer your funny juice. You're out of excuses. Get mental help. Seek therapy. Slur girl, seek therapy. Also, there was another anonymous card that got played. Let's check this. The anonymous card reads, I meant you should snap our chokers. Not about me wearing one. Anonymous wants me to snap their 𝐿𝐴. Well, I mean... That depends. What do you want me to snap that 𝐿𝐴 with? Because, like... We can do the tail. The tail absolutely can. If you want me to snap your 𝐿𝐴, I can use the tail to do it. I can get the strap. What are you looking for? Strap or tail? Which one are you interested in? Booba? Surprised you didn't use the 𝐶𝐞𝐤 email considering what we're talking about. You're too broke. That's your excuse. So real. So real. Look at all that snap. Oh my god. That's so crusty. Why is it so crusty? That's so good, Nexus. Hi, Nexus. Welcome to join in. What's poppin'? Have you been slow? Caca? Oh, what? Why'd you delete? Ah, damn it. Zushi, you put that message back right where it came from. I was just about to read it. Punk. You wouldn't really affect your constant horniness, which is at its core the most of your online persona. You're pretty sure you'd be getting some every day and you would still be constantly feral. As one is. That's just kind of how it is. Some people are just like that. Well, ain't nothing wrong with it as long as you respect boundaries. Pet tail redeem when? When I get the tail? When I get the tail, which, you know, could be soon. Just saying. It all depends how things go on the Future Festival! April 21st! Don't forget! Could be sooner rather than later, considering how things during the Future Festival may go. It's entirely dependent on you. Chat, I need her. Chat, I need her. Thank you for that one, Lich. I had no reason to add that emote. I didn't know what to call it other than I just need Lucy, okay? Alright, I just need Lucy. God, I love me a tragic romance. Chat. I need to fall in love and then also tragically not communicate my plans with this person that I fall in love with so that we may try and do our best to protect each other from the world that wants harm, when really all we should have done was spend time together and enjoy each other's company, and then it ends tragically and violently. Chat, I need to die tragically. I need to fall in love and die tragically. I love Lucy. Edge Runners is by far the most Yuri-coded straight romance you've ever seen. That's just what it's like dating a Latin. Alright, that's just what it's like dating a Latino, okay? It's just what it is. Truly, there's no more tragic romance than a Latino denied their white girl. There's no more tragic romance than a Latino denied their white girl love. Also, I'm just a sucker. I love a good tragic romance. I hate when people go, why didn't they just talk? Because they're stupid and in love. And I can tell you've never felt that, because if you were in love, you'd be stupid too, you miserable piece of shit. They were idiots in love who want to do everything to protect each other except tell each other what was going on. They just wanted to protect the other. God, I love tragic romance. Everyone in Edge Runners is stupid. That's the point. Everyone in Night City is stupid. That's the point. If you find yourself in Night City, congratulations, you're stupid. Is that Rupee from Nikkei? Hi, Spartan. Welcome to joining. What is poppin'? It is. We have many models from Nikkei. Rupee being our most recent Nikkei model. You don't have the energy to be in the relationship, and that's fine. That's totally okay. That's an entirely you decision. Now that you think about it, if I got the right rigging for it, there's a lot I can do with the tail. There's a lot one can do with the tail. If I just found the right modeler who had given me a price, and that price was insanely reasonable for the things I had asked for, there are a lot of things I could do with the tail. Image of Snek 3.3 and a reminder that the Future Festival is happening April 21st. Completely not related. Completely not related. Just saying. Just thought I'd remind y'all, come on by during the Future Festival. Save your money, but come on by during the Future Festival, April 21st. I would be flashing the announcement, but I only just got the information that I'm allowed to do it April 21st. Hips on Twitch. Slickwood, you should have seen what we were doing earlier. You were here earlier. You saw what we were doing. Which city is worse, Night City or Gotham? I think Night City's worse. Gotham seems to harm those. It harms a lot of innocents. Harms a lot of innocents. But I think for the most part, if you don't put on the costume, you're mostly fine. Gotham really has it out for the costumed individuals. Yeah, Gotham at least has Batman and the Bat family working to make it better. It's not great. There's a lot of issues with Gotham. But Gotham, the city, doesn't have it out for you. As long as you don't put on a costume, you're fine. Night City has it out for everyone there. You're putting on a funny costume, fighting Red Hood, and moaning while he kicks your ass. He's probably killing you, Lich. Like, by all means, Gotham is no cakewalk. Gotham is no walk in the park. Gotham is a vile, disgusting city. However, Gotham the city only feels antagonistic to those who don the costume, who don the cowl. Night City has it out for everyone. So what did you just wear a casual costume? Start fighting crime. Did I say a suit? Did I say put on a costume? Congratulations, that suit is your monkey costume. Just run around Gotham with a baseball bat and call yourself Batman. Hold on. Hold on. Just 1 second. 1 second. 1 moment. Is this the Batman you were talking about? This him? Someone beat you to it already. Someone beat you to it already. That's Batman. That's him. That's Batman. Also, I say that, but his name is Badman. His name was supposed to be Batman. But, they ran into legal trouble with that. But come on, it's a man with a bat. What do you mean? So they changed his name to Badman. Rest in peace, you hairy motherfucker. Rest in peace, you beautiful bastard. I miss him every day. He got done so dirty by the narrative. He got done so dirty by the narrative. I miss you every day, Badman. Oh my god, that's old. That's chubby old man Yowie on my feed. Immediately, the second result for Batman was just like pin-up art of him. People love their dad bods. They love their dad bods. Yeah, that's exactly the logic I'm operating off of, Flood Noodle. I genuinely think Gotham is less terrible for the average citizen. For the average person. If you are not a main character in Gotham, you're fine. For the most part. You will probably get caught in a lot of accidents. But as long as you stay away from the main characters in Gotham, you should be fine. One thing you never understood, and maybe there's an explanation, but you never understood why is it so dark and gloomy. Because all the best stories take place when it's dark and gloomy. Duh! Also, real answer, Gotham is probably based on Seattle. No, wait, Gotham's based on Chicago, isn't it? It's dark and gloomy in Chicago like all the fucking time. What is Gotham based on? Chicago, right? New York! Fuck out of here! New York, Chicago, and London. Alright, there we go. Bitch! New York is fucking Metropolis. Gotham is definitely Chicago. But yeah, see, there you go. There's your real answer. Why is it always so dark and gloomy in, Gotham? Because it's based on fucking Chicago and London. Name two gloomier, darker, sadder, rainier places. That's just Chicago and London, buddy. Yeah, the only caveat is if you're a woman in Gotham, do not date any main characters. Bitches be fine until the fear toxin starts getting released throughout the city. Poggers moment. One singular cosplay box coming right up, Gunslinger. Coming right up. Hi, Yak. What's poppin'? Hope you've been swell. What's good? What's good? How you doing, Gunslinger? Hope you've been swell. Welcome for joining. One of those gift packs. You said cosplay box coming right up. Back sent. You are alive. Well, that's good to hear, but if your day's not treating you great, I can treat you better. I'll treat you much better. Don't you worry. We're just yapping about which city is worse, Gotham or Night City. And I think the potential for things going wrong and you being in the wrong place at the wrong time in Gotham are high. But I think that day-to-day in Gotham, you should be good. Gotham doesn't actively have it out for you as long as you're not a main character. Hi, Shy Guy. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Have you been swell? Is this Snek? What does Snek do? Well, I'll tell you what Snek does. Snek promotes the Future Festival happening April 21st. This Monday. Don't forget. Big event planned at least a week straight. Maybe. Could be longer. Don't know. Don't worry. Why am I showing an image of Snek 3.3? Don't worry about it. It surely has nothing to do with the Future Festival happening April 21st. Surely not. In Night City, you can get kidnapped, chopped up, and sold for parts by scabs any day. Yeah, in Gotham! Well, there's people who still do that. But usually you get lucky and Batman takes care of them and you don't have to worry about them for at least a month or two. Right? When Batman's doing his bat shit, you get like a good... When the Bat family is getting to work, you can rest a little bit easier. You still gotta worry, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad. In Gotham, despite how hard the world is trying, there are good people trying to do good things. In Night City, everyone is looking out for themselves. Everyone is looking out for themselves. And if your well-being gets in that way, then guess what? You're fucked. Gotham Joker would blast you for a laugh. Killer Croc would eat you because he's hungry. You're there. Two-Face would shoot you up because his coin says so. Yeah, then Lich says, yeah, but in Night City, you could just find some gonk high off his mind doing the exact same thing. We have that in Night City. It's called a dude high on bath salts. That's just Alan. That's just Alan over on Olympic Street. Depends on the era of Gotham. Is it Batman Year 1 or more recent stuff with extended Bat family? See, I think the fact that Batman is out there is what makes Gotham just a little bit. I'm not saying Gotham is like, oh yeah, move to Gotham, you're safe. It's just a little bit better. It's just a little bit better. Yeah, it's just a weekly cyber psycho. Gotham is just Chicago, but upfront about the crime. Exactly, exactly. Gotham is worse. Night City is better. Really now. Hey, look on the bright side. Rent in Gotham is like $50 a month. Rent in Gotham is $50 a month. That's so true. Like, you know what? Think about the conception of Batman, right? The day Batman begun. That's just... How many other kids are going through that in Night City on a daily basis? How many of them become Batman? You loved that camera angle with the smug voice. You like it? It's fun. I know. I really enjoy what we did with the camera for our chatting screen. I really like the dynamic angle for when we do our little zoom ins. It's fun. Really adds an extra punch to when I say certain things. And then, of course, the usual, the classic, the yapper, the yapping angle. Making it real easy. It's also weirdly intense and dramatic music right now. That's just a 𝐒𝐴 playlist. What was the last one? Wings of Victory. Oh no, it was Tempest. It was Tempest that was playing. Yeah, I have my 𝐒𝐴, like, epic music playlist on. Like, we have this silly, goofy 𝐒𝐴 playlist. The more bubbly one. And then we have... I was feeling like the more, like, hard rock, heavier, high action 𝐒𝐴 song. Hey, you fuckface! Is the safety of Central City and Metropolis causing you to spend thousands a year on rent? Come to Gotham! $50 a month! $50 a month! It's real cheap, lots of opportunity! Just be careful what opportunities you pick! Be very careful what 𝐒𝐴, what job opportunities you pick in Gotham. $50, yep, I'm living there. I'm living there. Bitches be like, I'm gonna live forever, and then move to Gotham for $50 a month. Look, alright, there's a really good sandwich place right down the street. Right down the street. Affordable rent, so I can use that money to go down and get myself a nice sub. Come on, man. Sure, I moved into Killer Crocs. Sure, I moved in the Killer Crocs domain. I moved into his domain of Gotham, but like, really, it sure as shit beats being in Scarecrow's area. Buddy, Joker territory was a lot cheaper, and even I'm not that much of a gunk to move in there. So honestly, I think I'll be pretty good. $50 a month, and you get to be near the hot alligator man, and you're in. Look, you're gonna get killed and eaten eventually anyway. Might as well. Look, Metropolis was nice and pretty. That shit was subject to bombing and explosions on a bi-monthly basis. At least with Gotham, the constant shootouts aren't that big of a deal if I just stay inside. The crime is more frequent, but it's on a smaller scale. So you know what? I think I'm good. I don't need alien invasion or nuclear arms insurance, because it's very rare when that happens. Yeah, Metropolis is attacked by universe-destroying aliens every other day. Buddy, do you know how long it took me to file a claim last time Brainiac was in town? At that point, could have just moved anywhere else. Imagine how fucked Central City is. Oh look, Reverse Flash is back to fuck me, there goes my deductible! Yeah, honestly, Metropolis is arguably worse to live in. Like, when shit goes down in Gotham, shit goes down in the shadows, right? When shit goes down, it's usually in the shadows, not your business. Sometimes there's big major things that go down that make it your business, but for the most part, that's in the... Gotham operates in the dark. Metropolis, the sun will be out. The sun will be out, the birds will be tweeting, and then... boom. Biggest explosion ever. Boom! The Joker has set off a nuke, and now Superman has made himself supreme dictator of the world. Yeah, exactly! In Metropolis, you have Lex Luthor, so the real estate market is fucked. Everything is LexCorp. Everything is owned by LexCorp. I mean, honestly, he gives his employees benefits, but like, at what cost, right? At what cost? He's given benefits, but like... Just the cost of living, the cost of living, basic utilities, and stuff like that, that shit is up there. The employee benefits who are working under LexCorp are nice, but like, they fucking better be considering the cost of living in Metropolis. In other news, my fucking car is currently covered in 50 dead bodies pinned to the car by fucking arrows. Like, if you leave Gotham, you're fine. Unless a villain has a hard-on for you and hunts you down, which in that case, fuck you no matter what. But like, you can just leave the city. I mean, say for Metropolis. Like, Metropolis, you're fine if you're nobody and you leave the city. Just again, it's kinda... Because of Metropolis, there's a lot of universal threats on there. Depends on the Lex Luthor, TBH. It might just be a Lex that is just an asshole rich guy. There are various Lexes, right? There is the Lex Luthor who's an asshole rich guy. But like, is an asshole rich guy that's like, fuck yeah, humanity. Humanity conquers everything. And he's just kind of misguided. And he's just like alien racist, you know? So it's like, okay, you know what? Honestly, he's not wrong. Fuck yeah, humanity, we can do it all. And then there is the Lex Luthor, who is more businessman. Who's businessman first. Human supremacist second. And that one is the one you worry about. Can we get that one Lex from another dimension that's a good guy? Like, the amount of times that there have been Lex Luthors who finally come to understand, Superman? There's a lot of them. Did I not add the ads emote? I did. Why is it not showing? Weird. Odd. Bizarre, even. Did I do it right, ADS? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, well, it'll definitely be there. It'll definitely be there next stream, that's for sure. Well, like, you know, depending on the universe, Lex Luthor's a toss-up. He's a toss-up. Lex legit listened to the song Xenophobic was like, yeah, fuck them Xenos, humanity, fuck yeah! The stars belong to mankind! Fuck it, you're moving to Justice Lord Universe. See you around, Zushi. Thanks for hanging out. Till next time. Silly Snake, you don't need to go to a standard shop for a sub. I got plenty in chat. How many of them are covered in marinara sauce, though, huh? How many of them are marinara meatball subs? I thought the fuck not. Thought the fuck not. Like, legit, you think that goes unmentioned. Which does. Lex is like the greatest equal rights dude ever. He thinks every human is base and chat-pilled. You can be if I want you to. No thank you, Lich. I don't believe you're made of, I don't think you're made of the type of bread I'm looking for. His only gripe is some alien dick shit coming and saying people. Like, Lex is a really cool character. Because you could believably take him in any direction. Like the worst dude ever who's only out for himself and is just really, really, really mad that people like this sexy guy with the big boobs and the dorky nice guy. The dorky southern sweetheart, right? You can just take Cells, you can take Lex as like this aggressive, angry, fucking jealous asshole who just wants all eyes and attention on him. Or the biggest equal rights dude ever who loves humanity. Because I don't remember what it was. It was a comic about Lex Luthor and how he had settled his beef with Superman, but he hated Supes for the he was telling Supes that he hated him for the longest time because Supes' arrival told humanity, hey, you don't need to look out for yourself anymore. You can stop evolving, stop pushing the boundaries of human evolution and how far we can go. Don't worry about it. We got this big, strong alien man here to look after us. We don't need to look after ourselves. And he hated that. He hated how dependent humanity was becoming on Superman. He wanted humanity to keep striving to become better, to become stronger, to need no one but themselves. I was like, yeah. You can do both. You can absolutely do both. He's one of those villains that's like, he's such like a cartoon character, early comic books villain, that there was so much to work with because there was nothing to work with back then. So when you evolve the stories, there's a lot of evolution to go.
Still just a tin cage as a compliment for Sneak.
Lex is also a multi-billionaire, so his opinion is man best. Right! But he is a fictional character. Look, alright, eat the rich, eat the rich. Bezos, Elon, and all that gang, I hope they go hang out with some orcas. Right? However, I'm not such a terminal leftist that I can enjoy fictional media. Do I think real people should suffer real consequences and die for the massive amounts of wealth that they have and they refuse to give out and they refuse to do anything with? Like, buddy, I'm not even saying use it for charity. Like, spend that money, motherfucker. What are you doing? Spend it. Billionaires too much. Trillionaire, kill yourself. I'm just gonna say it, okay? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. However, I'm not such a terminally online leftist that I think that we can use media to explore fictional ideas. So I think we don't have to be I don't think I need to be fictional rich guy bad, right? Like, if you're the type of person to go, yeah, Batman just likes to beat up mentally ill people, I think you should pick up a book and beat yourself over the head with it, because there's no way you're retaining information. You are so up your own ass about your performative online bullshit that you cannot take fictional content and look at what it's saying about other things because you're that asshole. Right? Like, set things aside. Okay? Where's that one picture? I love this one image. Orc illiterate. Here we go. Everyone call Orc stupid, and it's true. Orc, we barely even literate. Orc finally finished reading Ulysses, but Orc can only identify surface level themes like religion and nationalism, and it can't comprehend deeper ideas like the remorse of conscience that make James Joyce's novel a modern classic. Orc's so dumb and make Orc sad. At this rate, Orc will never understand Phineas Wake. I love that image. I love that image so much, buddy. I also can't comprehend deeper themes that aren't surface level. I feel you, Oik. It's so good. You're really sad you're Sesbian. No, I saw it. I think I read it in my head. It was a good bit, Azure Gunslinger. LexCorp is here to make Sesbian Lex a reality and make sure we have Sesbian Lex in every home. Oh, the Beal Buddy reference, you see. Fair points, fair points. Like, yes, you can write Lex Luthor to be surface level billionaire rich guy bad. But also, I think with fiction, we can set things aside and be like, okay, what else can we do with this? Lex Sexoy. Lex Scissor, more like. Also, hi, Pharaoh. Snack relate to like. To let them cook. Look, the surface level is fun. The surface level is fun. It's okay. Like, we can be stupid together. Ugga dugga. Batman, stop criminal. Protect innocence. Ugga dugga good. Right? I fucking hate when people think they're so smart for being like, if Batman was such a good billionaire, why doesn't he donate to charities? Why doesn't he fix potholes in the road? Checkmate. It's like, do you guys know how many Batman stories involve where he tries to do good as Bruce Wayne and only Bruce Wayne, and then it gets stopped midway because of corruption up the ladder? Like, he's a very rich guy, but there are other very rich guys who don't want this rich guy doing good things with the rich guyness, you know? So they put a stop to that, and they use politics and bureaucracy to get in his way. So he goes into Batman mode to get around that, to beat up and get past all the paperwork that says, no, Batman, I don't know, Bruce Wayne, I don't think you should give $1 million of your own money that is yours to do whatever you want with to the orphanarium. I'm using the orphanarium for genetic research. You cannot give the orphanites a better life. I need their misery to fund my genetic research. Alright, dog needs assistance. Hold on. Like, I am sorry, you are so miserable. You are so miserable that when you look at stories about the Bat family, I am so sorry that you're so miserable that when you see the stories about the Bat family and how creating a family of your own and protecting the bonds and the connections that you form, I'm sorry that you cannot see the themes of family and love and protecting what matters to you. I'm sorry that you don't have a found family of your own, that you're so miserable that you go rich man bad. Oh, you thought you'd move here from YouTube. More people here. Hi, Otto. Hi, Otto Tartar. Welcome for joining. What's good? Hope you're doing swell. Welcome for joining from YouTube and Twitch. Sorry, I was going on a rant. But I hope you've been swell. Welcome. I did see you on YouTube. I just didn't get to welcome you for joining because, as you can see, I'm ranting. I mean, whatever you're more comfortable with. YouTube, Twitch, perhaps both. Whatever you want to do. I try my best to get back to everyone everywhere. Yeah, hold the rant. Lex doesn't even care about money. He's just a genius who became rich to counter Superman. No, yeah, Lex Luthor is a big Lex Luthor is a massive genius. It just so happened that he was rewarded with a lot of money for that genius. I love the stories where it's like Lex could have done amazing, wonderful things if he wasn't so full of hubris and vanity. He wasn't so vain and so full of so much hubris. He could have done a lot. Stop closing the orphan grinder, Bruce! Average Gotham rich elite be like, no, Bruce, you can't give money to the poor. Their misery powers my misery-powered masturbation machine. It costs me 1 cent to change its power source and refuse to spend that 1 cent. Exactly. Okay. Notice I was on the rant from the Batman stuff. Honestly got jump scared by words being changed to emojis. Oh, hey! Cool. You have Civic TV installed. Fun. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. We've got a lot of fun ones. Lex and Superman are right up there with Batman Joker for epic ideological battles. I would argue this is a hot take if you're a basic bitch, but I know my chat is better than that. Despite how unga bunga, you guys like titties? I got titties for you. You guys want to see some titties? Hey, y'all. Y'all pulling up your titties? Oh my god, I love sex. Oh my god, I'm just a nympho little assassin. Killing people and fucking are the only 2 ways I can feel alive. Oh my god, I need eyes and attention and feel alive and well. It's all I have going for me in my life. Despite that, y'all are shockingly media literate for the things that go on. Can you give me moments to breathe? At least the ones that haven't been banned. Y'all give me moments to breathe and discuss deeper themes that go on in the stories that we experience. And hey, who knows? Who knows? Maybe when the time comes, we can explore why, why Snek as a character is such a nympho murderer, huh? Who knows? Maybe there's a reason behind that. Who knows? Maybe we just haven't delved deeper into that story because we're waiting on getting the 3.3 model to start doing things more in character. Which, by the way, completely unrelated. Did you guys know that we're hosting an event? The Future Festival this upcoming Monday, April 21st. Snek 3.3 model redesign on screen for no apparent reason whatsoever. Anyways. Hi, Madu. Welcome for joining. Let's pop in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome for joining. Anyways, I was going to say, controversial take. Superman and Lex Luthor are a far more interesting ideological duo to work with than Batman and the Junkler. I think the Junkler has lost a lot, and I mean a lot, of narrative weight that he could represent. The whole Batman and Joker are 2 sides of the same coin, and Batman could be the Joker at any point in time. I think that theme has been explored to death and is not that interesting anymore. I think a story in which the Junkler goes... we're the same, Batman, we're the same. You would also fuck the Pokemon, Batman. All you need is 1 bad day, Batman. That has been done to death. The idea of Batman the Joker are one and the same is boring. I think exploring how they are total opposites and how they will never, ever be the same is more interesting. The Joker is fun, but he's not really ideologically interesting outside of his relations with Batman. He doesn't pass whatever the hero version of the Bechdel test is, right? Anarchist style is also much more popular now, so Joker and Batman feel less extreme. Right? Exactly. Which movie does Joker want to fuck the Pokemon? You think you missed that one. The problem with the Joker is the same issue with the Havoc from Mortal Kombat. What good is it bad if you can't talk about the nerdy shit afterwards? Exactly. That artwork looks really good. Thank you. That's my next upcoming model that is hopefully coming sooner than later. But I'm gonna need some help with that. But we'll see about that. You're media literate about a lot, but you never got into superheroes really, so it's fair bit current combo is pretty far out of your wheelhouse. I mean, superheroes aside, these characters are just kind of symbols and stuff, and you can use them. You can use the ideas that they represent in a lot of other stories, and I think it's neat. I mean, there are other Batman villains that have a lot more interesting stuff going on over than the Junkler, right? Precisely. It's like someone could probably do something really interesting with the Junkler, but right now it feels like every time it gets used, it's used to do the same thing again and again. Oh, thank you for joining. Welcome for joining. Thank you for the follow. Glad you're enjoying your stay. Yeah, if they're the same, show me the Junkler working in an orphanage or soup kitchen. I think one of my favorite, more recent interpretations of the Junkler was Telltale's The Batman. That was a far more that was a breath of fresh air. That felt great. That felt so good. As a pseudo like origin point for Joker, that just felt good. I like that a lot. That was just so much more interesting. Batman literally can kill a dude that cut off his ass cheeks. He's the peak of humanity. But he doesn't. That's why he's great. Also, stories of Batman finally killed the Junkler. Uninteresting, boring, lame, don't care. Telltale Batman is underrated, largely because it came out after everyone kind of forgot Telltale was a thing. It's so good, though. It's so good. Both stories are phenomenal. If you're there, you'd probably want to do Red Hood do. Exactly. Joker's some twink-ass bitch who needs guns. Twink-ass bitch. Important permitted term update. You will use this one. Batman and Mr. Freeze have more interesting dynamic. No argument on that. Batman probably has the strongest rogue gallery. There's just so much more narrative weight and depth to stories that can be done with so many other characters. Like, the Junkler is iconic, but I think the Dark Knight kind of elevated him to a point of, oops. Where do we go from here? Let's just do that again, but worse. Animated series Joker worked out so well. One, because the performance was amazing. But two, because he was one part in a bigger machine. Obviously, he was still the #1 villain in that series. However, there were more than just Joker in that series. That's what makes him work. Joker works so much better as a piece of Gotham City out to get Batman than he does as his own singular device. Literally, anyone can kill Joker. Remember that episode in the animated Batman series? Where Joker decided to just randomly start fucking around with this one random dude, and he pushed it so far that that dude almost killed the Joker? That's great! I'm Officer Johnson. I just saw the Joker in a cell and snapped and shot him 57 times. He killed my pregnant wife, and the second Batman was around, I took my chance. Telltale is a great story of how to torpedo your business by over-investing way too early. They had split themselves. They tried to do episodic content for multiple IPs and drop new episodes for different things all within the same year. And they stretched themselves so thin, they snapped. And I cannot believe it was Minecraft that did the finishing touches. Remember when Christopher Nolan saw Occupy Wall Street and broke his brain and he made The Dark Knight Rises? Yep. He made a good movie, but a good Batman movie he did not. Christopher Nolan made a good movie that did terrible things to Batman's reputation for so long. You know, my animated series Batman. Bro took one bad day bullshit and said yes, but I will be the support to help others through their one bad day. Exactly, exactly. Batman animated some god tier writing. God tier writing. The animated series, you believe that's a debut for him? I think the animated series, it's not the debut for him because he's been in the comics for ages. But in the comics, way back when, Joker was sort of like a low tier villain, right? He wasn't the big deal he is now. It's just someone took this silly guy and did something really cool with them, and then everyone went, oh shit, what? You love what they're doing with the Harley Quinn solo stuff recently. Oh, absolutely! A Harley Quinn fart fetish comic, ignoring that one. Ignoring that one, everything else I think is fantastic. I love the direction they took her in, ignoring that one. I am so glad she has been elevated from Joker's girlfriend to her own, like, cultural icon. And that's dope as hell. No, Harley Quinn had her debut in the animated series. Wow, you might be mixing that up. Harley Quinn debuted in the animated series. That's where she got her start. You never liked the Joker x Harley thing. I mean, it worked for the animated series when she debuted, right? But even that show in which she debuted had set the groundwork for she will not be the Joker's doll forever. The story that premiered her and debuted her, even in that show, was already like, hey, this is where she starts. That's not where her story will end. She will not be just the Joker's girlfriend. You like Harley, she's chaotic, and you love that. The whole point in the original series, in her original debut, is an abusive relationship. You like they didn't just leave it at that. Exactly. You do wish they focused more on her intelligence, but that would be a total rebrand at some point. I love when they remember that. Say what you will, I liked Birds of Prey. Alright, okay? I like Birds of Prey. I thought that was a fun movie. I thought that was a very fun movie. I wasn't expecting peak cinema. I wasn't expecting fucking Avengers Infinity War. I was expecting a good time, and a good time I was had. I think they did Harley really good in that movie. She's mentally unwell. She is insane. She's silly. She's having fun. She's still smart. She uses her degree when necessary. She has random moments of, hey, by the way, I have a PhD. You don't just forget this information. I just don't get the opportunity to use it very often. Much like most people with PhDs. They're not going to be nerding out all the time, but when the opportunity comes for them to put it to practice, they put it to practice. Hot take, you like the first Suicide Squad? It was a burger film. It was a good burger film. You know what? It's fine. I still think it's boring. And the colors are not very good. And it's sloppily handled and sloppily managed. And the rewrites are very apparent. And it has been replaced with a far more focused... See, here's the problem with the Suicide Squad movie. Is that it's unfocused. Is that they went in with one idea, found out people didn't like it when the other movies did that idea, and tried to pivot way too late, so it's focused and it's out of focus and all over the place. It's sloppy and reeks of studio intervention. Oh my god, the thing I spent years on and way too much money on is finally relevant. You just don't think the main cast hit as hard as in Suicide Squad 1. There was way more emotional depth in King Shark than the whole cast of Suicide Squad 1. You, who doesn't even watch DC, nor superhero movies in general, not knowing what's going on, but listening anyways. I'm glad you're enjoying. I'm glad you're enjoying. Hey, look, alright? You don't need to be a part of this world, alright? You don't need. I also do not read DC. I don't read comic books. Grew up around a lot of people who do, and I watch the movies. I am just someone who really likes a good story and good narrative. I like looking at characters and looking at the potential of the character. Can you say what the plot is? Nah, but you can't remember it being... Can you say what the plot is? Nah, but you remember being entertained, and I am happy for you. I am so happy for you. Hey, guess what? I thought Ant-Man 3 was fine. I thought Quantumanium was fine. It's a sloppy film that doesn't know what to do with its story because it's clearly being held back because the studio is going, no, you can't do that because we're saving that for this. No, we need you to set up this for us. No, we need you to establish this for us. I thought it was a colorful movie that, while kind of sloppy, every scene with Ant-Man in it is really good because Paul Rudd as Ant-Man is very funny and very entertaining. And I talked about this before. I think the ending of that movie is... I still go back and watch the final fight in that movie because I love me a good fist fight. Fist fight. Okay, I fucking love a good fist fight. And the fact that Kang will never return is really funny and I think adds a little extra weight to the final battle of the Ant-Man Quantumanium. I think there are things in that movie that could absolutely be fixed. 100%, but I think the final battle being a fist fight in which Scott is completely overpowered, but he's trying to anyways. I love that shit. Me ripping my top off. I love the indomitable human spirit. I love when the protagonist is outmatched, but they put up their fist anyways and go, I'm not out of here, no bell. I love the indomitable human spirit. They put a lot of pressure on Ant-Man 3. It's so clear that Ant-Man 3 was the studio's, can you do this for us? Can you do this for us? Can you include this for us? Can you include this for us? Can you set this up for us? Can you set this up for us? As opposed to, you want to do a third Ant-Man movie? You're selling good, need 15% more. As opposed to, I want to do a third Ant-Man movie and here's the story I want to tell with it. So the bits of character writing that are there are good. It's just that they're mixed in. They're mixed in with a lot of not good. What are my thoughts on Iron Man 3? I think the Tony Stark PTSD plotline shit was rad as hell. I think there is some good character writing and character ideas that get lost in superhero slop. The best superhero films are when they clearly have an idea for what they want to do with the story of the character and not just how do we expand the universe. What are my thoughts on the 40 plus Iron Man? So I don't know. I wasn't like fucking... When did Iron Man 3 come out? 2013. I was in high school when I last saw this movie. I don't fucking remember. As an adult, I've come to appreciate the PTSD plotline and thought that was really cool and wish they went harder on that. I don't fucking remember. The only thing you're sad about in Iron Man 3 is how they did Mandarin. I mean, to be fair, I do not think 2013 Marvel Studios could have pulled off a comic book accurate Mandarin anyways. Let us be so real. 2013 Marvel Studios was not equipped to handle that. They would not have given us the guy that we have in Shang-Chi right now. See, here's the thing about Marvel films, Marvel movies, and Marvel characters, is that there's a lot of really solid groundwork that has been laid in those movies for, like, characters, but they're so focused on expanding their universe and having the next big blockbuster thing that they don't really know what to do with their characters. Because they're so afraid to take their character, you know, they're so afraid to progress their characters in a way that'll forever alter how they interact with the world, that they need the stories to end on the same status quo. So it's very unsatisfying. If Scott Lang died at the end of Ant-Man 3, I think people would have looked back a lot more fondly on that film, because that immediately became a story of a man who wanted to do whatever he could to make sure his daughter didn't go down the same life he did, ultimately realizing she wants to do good and he will protect her desire to do good however she sees fit. But instead it was a device to be like, hey guys, Kang is really scary. You should be scared of Kang. Also, be sure to buy tickets to Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. No longer in theaters because, no longer in development due to reasons. Right? Hell! Say what you will, okay. I was really, really happy seeing Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire reprise their roles as Spider-Man. On a second viewing, that movie sucks. On a second viewing, Far From Home sucks, and not for the reason everyone else is bitching about it. They didn't do enough with the characters they brought back. There was no character progression. There was hints about where they've been and what they've been doing in their lives. The characters of Peter Parker, and Peter Parker went nowhere. Alright? Tobey Maguire's Peter got so little screen time, we did not get to know anything about where he's been or see any more catharsis of knowing that his Doc Ock and his Green Goblin are now cured. There's no catharsis in that moment of letting him be happy that he finally got to undo his mistakes of killing those guys. Andrew Garfield gets one moment where he's really sad but happy that he was able to save MJ. But what the fuck else does he get? Nothing! He gets the bare minimum. Tom Holland Spider-Man. What the fuck does he get? A reset. That's what he gets. Like, did his character actually go anywhere? Like, if you really think about it, did he as a character grow? Because all that I think they did is reset him so that he can be back to square one and be Spider-Man. And that his previous trilogy can exist in their own vacuum. You have to ask, how does that change the timeline too? If Norman never died, then Hobgoblin wouldn't be out and Venom would really be defeated. Right! It begs the question, well, we saved them and now they go back to their universe. But like, what does that actually affect and accomplish? If we got an Andrew Garfield 3 and a Tobey Maguire 4, would those stories then pick up in an alt universe where those guys are cared? Or would it pick up in the universes where they didn't get that? Right? It's like, okay, cool. But if they were to pick up their stories, where do they go? It helped Doc Ock, but the timeline has changed massively because Norman lived, and they may have changed so much. I mean, not even looking at that, right? Not even looking at that. From a storytelling standpoint, if they do a Spider-Man 4 and a Spider-Man 3, those stories would pick up in the universes where No Way Home didn't happen. But Doctor Strange didn't reset everything. He didn't reset... No, I mean Peter as a character. Peter as a character is reset to square one. He is where he would have been anyways. He's broke, down on his luck. Spider-Man. He will probably meet some friends and try and balance superhero life with college life, and it won't work out very well. Like, what lessons did he learn? And what fundamental changes to his character were done that affect him and not just his relationship with people around him? And they did change it. They removed all the Tony Stark money and support he had. They do that every movie. Every movie, they take away his Tony Stark money and support. All three of those films have been, you don't have Tony anymore. You can't rely on Tony. You have to do this yourself. I did it myself. And as a reward, I get my Tony stuff back. They did it 3 times. That feeling with no sugar daddy. That feeling with no sugar daddy. Three times! 3 times! True, you never even thought about that. It's like, Peter Parker is a really, really, really cool character that they are too afraid to let him grow, because every time you start to explore something new with him, you have to... It's literally the same thing as the comics. The comics have to keep Peter single and miserable because they don't know what to do with him afterwards. The live-action Peter just did the exact same thing of, okay, things are going well, we need to reset him back to 0 and back to misery. You wanted a third Andrew Garfield movie so bad. I would love a third Andrew movie. The problem is that Sony intervention is difficult to get around. It is very difficult to get around. Sony intervention is literally the only things. Okay, I'll say it. I went to go watch the Andrew Garfield movies when I was in high school with my partner at the time. Okay? Alright? Me and my boyfriend at the time used to watch those movies and be like, wow, we're just like them. We're just like them. We're just like Peter and Gwen Stacy. Oh my god, they're so dorky and in love, just like us. Teehee. Teehee. Alright, sad adults watching this movie. You were not a teenager in love in high school when these movies came out. You did not look at that couple and go, teehee, that's us. Alright? Spider-Man 2, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man 2 wrecked me and my boyfriend because we had projected onto Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy way too hard. We loved their dynamic, alright? To miserable adults who critique comic book media, you were not a teenager in love when those movies came out. You didn't get it. You didn't understand it. Me taking a drag on my cigarette. You just wouldn't get it. You just wouldn't get it. You weren't a teenager in kid love. You weren't a teenager in puppy love, okay? Alright? You simply wouldn't understand. You just don't get it. Edgy teen Snek is a scary thought to you. What do you mean? Why? I was a total sweetheart. I was an absolute doll. I was a sweetheart as a teenager. No, I got edgier as I got older and more jaded. That's the issue. That's the issue. I became wise to the ways of the world. I got edgier as an adult. I was an absolute sweetheart. No, Mom, I don't want to go to church dance. I want to go to Hot Topic and crush monster drinks with my friend at the mall. Prequel series of the Young Snek where we see their fall from grace. I mean... to kill the past, you gotta know the past, am I right? Alright. Take care, Solas. Have a go, mate. Snacks get more aggressive as they get older. Exactly, exactly. I start to care less what people think. Don't know what this teen love people speak of is. Teen love is irrational, hormonal, overrated, so don't worry about it. If you missed out on high school romance, it's literally nothing. It's the most nothing ever. Don't worry about it. It works out for 1% and 99% of others it does not. Do not worry about it. You missed out on nothing. Ah, romance itself is kind of overrated. It's nice if you find someone who you vibe with and gel with, but also it's a lot of problems if you're not ready for it. And the people who want it the most are the least ready for it. You're back. How do you stay bouncy for so long? Do I have a yoga ball? I wish. I wish. I'm not just vibing like this. But everyone does bring up a good point. Today was going to be a short yapping stream where we just sat around and yap, talked a bunch. Because in reality, I have been waiting for Tailma to go live. Because he is holding a fundraiser event for our friend 𝐒𝐴𝐳, who recently had his electricity shut off, and he's got kids and reptiles to look after, and the electric company is being an absolute bitch. So if you can spare some dosh, we're really close to helping reach 𝐒𝐴𝐳's fundraiser goal. And here, let me get it out. Here we go. My buddy Tail is holding a little event for our friend. The Bear Man himself. It'll be over on his channel. So if you're on Twitch, just stick around. We're gonna raid on in. If you're on YouTube and would like to help out, there's a link. We're gonna be heading over there in just a minute. If you would like to help out without going to the Twitch, there is the GoFundMe. Tail is doing a little raffle, doing giveaways, and every person who donates, regardless of the amount, will get their own little mini bear. That silly little bear you see on the right? Yeah, you get your own bear. They're doing a raffle and doing prize drawing, so please help out. They're very close. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Hi, Charizard Lord. Welcome in. Welcome for joining. Apologies, but we're going to be ending real soon. Going to be raiding into my friend Tailma, who's holding a charity event for our other friend 𝐒𝐴𝐳. Let me just get 𝐒𝐳𝐤 there, box. There you are, 𝐒𝐳𝐤. Enjoy. Hi, Netsuni. Welcome for joining. Apologies, we're ending soon. Hope you had a good night, though. Gonna get real fade and get some sleep. Hell yeah. You take care of yourself. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I realize I've been kind of really flaky and kind of poofed this week. So it means a ton to those of you who pulled up, especially because we just did a yapping stream, an entire 3.5 hours basically of doing literally nothing but sitting here. No games to really focus on, just sort of yapping away. It's been fun, it's been fun. Y'all know what to do, y'all know what to do. If you're subscribed, go ahead and spam some lovin'. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and spam some dino dancing. If you haven't already, be sure to join the Discord. Lots of big event incoming this Monday. Keep an eye out. You checked out during the Super Talks, but you appreciate my interest. Well, if it means anything, my interest is less in superheroes and more in storytelling and like narrative meaning and stuff like that. So I've really been enjoying the Cyberpunk streams. Cyberpunk 2077's got a story that really interests me and characters that I really vibe and gel with. Anyways, see those of y'all for Mass Effect tomorrow and Future Festival, February 21st, April 21st. Bye!